Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Teeth, Blood, Cotillion.
Ooh,
thank you.
We do that every time
Thank
now.
you. We are the RPGeeks. That's me. That's Fiona. That's Sharmony. I don't know where you are on the screen next to me, but somewhere around here. And we're playing 3 lady assassins who have gone to a society ball to blend in and not openly murder people.
We're so good at blending in.
We're so
We
good.
understand wealth and the minds of the wealthy and the
Yeah.
powerful.
I think so.
Manly men
Yeah. The wiles of men.
who are a little bit occult.
Yeah.
That's what we get.
We do our
We've
own
only
play
killed
test.
2 of the
Yeah.
4 of the brothers so far.
And only one accidentally.
So actually only 1 active murder so far,
Yeah.
which well done us, actually. And he was being creepy, so therefore
That
solid.
is, as we know.
And the person playing all the creepy men.
Hello!
There he is! What a segue!
It's me, the creepiest man of all.
It's Pip Gladwin.
Hello there. I'm Pip Gladwin, and I'm not an RP geek yet.
Yet.
Oh,
At the end of
everyone does this. Everyone does this, and we're like, if you would like.
Oh,
it to
really?
be your
I
audition,
retract.
then we'll-
I fully retract. I fully
No.
retract. If it's not
Hey, it worked,
original, I'm
Fiona.
not interested.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is
But
your
yes,
test
hello.
pile.
Pip is our GM. Pip is our lovely guest GM, which we're very, very happy to have.
Yeah.
Happy
And
to be here.
we have no early announcements that we need to do. So,
Oh,
Pip, can you just remind us a little bit of what happened last time?
yes, of course.
From your point of view.
Yeah.
From my point of view. A shit show, frankly.
No.
Ms. Beatrice Gland Mickelforth, Maria Morsock, and Eleanor Greebwood arrived at Buckleridge Manor with a mission to discover the location of the blood shrine on the premises and to destroy it by any means necessary.
Yes, that was the main mission.
That was the main mission, yes. What you had decided was a sort of like a side quest, like a sub mission here, was securing the prospect of a husband. Admittedly, it was in the breakdown of what your goals were, but I can't help but think it is faintly ironic. But you know what? You guys get to read into it. However you like. Nevertheless, you split up upon entering the mansion to tackle different brothers individually. Eleanor went after Branford Kel Morton, a quite handsome but braggadly and frankly awful military man. Who was very charmed by you until you stabbed him to death in a hedge maze and then got an owl to eat him.
Weird.
He sucked. Like, please, while I may portray many dreadful men,
He only
I do
believes
not
it
condone.
truly
I do
in
not
his
condone
heart.
their actions. No, that's the only way. Yeah, I'm very close to these characters.
They're all
look,
self-inserts.
We all, we all bring a lot of ourselves to the table, when we play. Meanwhile, Beatrice impressed Trothomir Kel Morton with her skill at cards. All of us being very knowledgeable about how various games are played.
Yes.
You managed to lure him into a sort of smoking room, and then in an effort to extract information from him,
Yes.
he found a book for you, which was very useful.
So useful.
A journal of Lord Kel Morton's that seemed to sort of descend into madness over the course of it. But Trothomir took that opportunity to try to escape, at which point you attempted to trip him with your tail a little too forcefully, and he fell, hit his head on a table, and was killed instantly.
That was hilarious.
It's pretty good. But you got what you came for. Meanwhile, Maria went after Wilthram, the sort of bookkeeper of the family, seemingly. And I don't know whether charmed is the right word, but certainly intrigued him with promises of substantial amounts of money.
See, he was described as a bookish son, and you've just said bookkeeper. And being bookish and being a bookkeeper are very different things.
He's both.
I was really hoping he would be into like fish, say. But he was only into money.
Why did you
and
think
maths.
bookish people would be into
Into
fish?
Why
Yeah.
fish?
That's what bookish people like, fish.
What are you talking
This
about?
is such a fascinating insight.
We
into
don't
your-
have time.
Hey,
Okay,
sorry,
okay.
chat. If it's cool, I think we just spend the next 3 to 4 hours really delving into this.
Like we're going
Shamini,
to therapy.
When did you first
Shamini.
start?
Shamini, what the actual fuck do you mean?
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be fish. Could be pigeons.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Just you mean specific subjects?
You
mean
want him to
specialist
be really
topics?
interested in like,
Niche
a particular
topics.
niche
I
topic.
thought he might be a nerd, but he's a nerd for money, and that's not a nerd.
not
They're
cool.
Worst
not,
kind of
they're
nerd.
not cool nerds.
Anyway,
yeah.
you did not, however, slay Wilfram, but what you did do was explode a large amount of glue all over him, or get him to do that to
That was my
himself.
cunning plan, my cunning
yeah.
glue-based plan.
And he
What was
revealed
it?
the location of
Don't
one
ask
of
me what the
the
plan was. It was
revealed the location of one of the mirrors hidden
Yes.
around
that
the
was
mansion.
as I planned.
Absolutely. And through the information that you had all gleaned, you came back together and set off to try and find the other mirrors, which must be angled at specific angles to catch moonlight, to direct them somewhere else in the manor. You assume, and I think you have some information on this, the study of Lord Kel Morton.
That was the information that I
himself.
did find, because I didn't just not find any information.
Yeah.
That was the thing. That was that.
And the
was-
butler has the keys.
And the butler has the keys.
But I've also got a skeleton key, so we
Yes.
actually just don't really care.
Well,
It says
as
on my
you
character sheet.
as you were investigating this strange room covered in odd shapes, covered in blankets, you were interrupted by the butler, Drummond, who had thrown a knife at Maria as this kind of opening gambit, and then was questioning what you were all doing there. And I think that's probably where we'll jump back in if everyone's ready.
Let's go for it. Yes. Ooh.
Okay, so Beatrice, Maria, Eleanor, this room is, the fireplace is roaring, but the room still somehow is managing to be dimly lit. I suppose the brightness of the fire is casting many shadows through this room, and the shapes of the three of you and the shapes of all these odd objects covered in dust sheets are also casting strange shadows around this room. And standing in the doorway is the sort of angular, rail-thin shape of Drummond, the butler. An older man, thin face, high cheekbones, sparse hair on top of his head, dark eyes, and a lovely, beautifully tailored butler's jacket, almost a dinner jacket. And he has thrown a knife, which Maria managed to avoid. And he is in the process of bringing his hands apart from where they were clasped, and there is another blade in his hand. I think he takes a step into the room, ladies, and reaches a hand out and moves to close the door behind him.
Now, I haven't been to many of these kind of parties, but I don't think it's very nice to be throwing knives at people.
Shuts the door, and he's immediately swallowed by the darkness.
Oh no.
Oh no! But the fire, precious, precious fire. What this place needs is more fire. I'm gonna.
That's what I wanted to hear.
We're doing it.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Well,
Can I just? Oh
you
no,
do
I'm
it.
not smart. I'm not.
you are smart,
Ignore
Shabby. I
that.
believe in you. Sound it out.
Fine. No. I would like to get some fire. And make there be more of it. So I will go over to the fire. It's beautiful. I love it. Look how big, and it's just. Oh, have you seen it? Have you seen fire, guys? If you no, right. Anyway, I will get the fire, and I will. Oh, I just. What else is in here apart from dust sheets? Do they look flammable?
Dust sheets?
They look
Asbestos.
potentially flammable. Yeah,
Famously
Yeah.
flammable.
they're cloth.
I will grab a
Dust
dust
sheet.
sheet and yoink.
As you grasp this sheet, is it you go for one of the big ones because there are lots of different sized
Yes, a big
shapes in it.
The one where the things underneath it looks very sturdy and not like it might be
Perfect.
knocked slightly off kilter by my pulling.
You grab the bottom of this dust sheet and yank hard, and it falls away. And for a second, this enormous shadow is cast by the fire behind you. This enormous shape, claws, teeth, mouth wide open in a snarl. And for a second, you all panic until you realize it is a massive taxidermied bear.
Oh,
Oh, how
Not what I was
lovely,
hoping.
poor baby.
oh no! Oh no! Don't look! Don't look, Eleanor. It's fine. It's fine.
This?
Don't. It's nothing to see. And then I'm gonna take the dust sheet and I'm gonna like flick it like a whip. And I'm gonna flick one end of it into the fire.
Oh
Mhm.
God.
Wait there a little bit
Amazing.
enthusiastically,
Yep.
and then sort of flick it back out again. Maybe start twirling it round and round.
Truly incredible. What do you want to roll for that, Sharmini?
Ooh, could I
What do
make
you fancy?
a case for brawn
Do you have any
I
special
think-
ability that goes with this,
and
Maria?
game 1 effects all actions involving fire?
There we go. Yeah, okay. I don't think we're... Oh, this feels like a desperate action. I don't think we're
What?
quite at desperate yet. I think
It
we're
feels,
in...
it feels like you wouldn't do this if you weren't desperate, and yet I have.
Yeah,
Yes.
I agree. I
would like
think
to
I'm gonna
me
go-
and Beatrice as
Mhm.
well have seen this kind of thing happen before, so
Yeah.
we know to like hit the
We
deck.
split.
Sure.
Yeah, and like get
Absolutely.
away from the fire.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I think this is a risky action. You're in a risky position, but I'd say your effect would have been reasonable, but I'll say with that special ability, it's going to up it to a superb. So if this goes down well, it'll go down very well.
And can I use brawn?
And brawn, absolutely. Yeah, it's a heavy dust sheet. You've got to swing that thing
Amazing.
hard.
Yeah, it is.
Oh God.
4.
Okay.
Okay, it's not bad.
You wanna push yourself for another dice? Do you want to do any other stuff
How
before
much stress do you have?
How much stress? I've got 3 used up, 3 left to go. I feel like I want to save something for some dramatic final.
Fine.
Fair?
It's
Very
the first roll of the game. We've got a while to go yet. What's the worst that can
The
happen?
midway point, I would argue.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, that's fine.
I think.
Things aren't going to go wrong just because I'm swinging fire.
No,
around
I
and
think
having-
it'll be fine.
Wow.
You see,
You're all ready for a very long law drop, everyone.
You see, Beatrice and Eleanor. You see Maria swipe this dust sheet, and then it's very much that action where you're kind of rolling a towel into a whip, but with a really heavy blanket. So it's sort of one hand and then two, swings it into the fire, half a second pause, and then hauls it out and just starts whirling it around her head, which causes, you guys hit the deck, causes all the shadows in this room to go wild. Just so many shapes. And for a second, it's honestly, it's even more disorienting in here as the flaming sheet is whirling around. But Maria, your eyes are scanning the room as the others have kind of dropped down as you're whirling around, and you see the light is kind of sort of scything through the room. You see the bear, and then it's dark, and the bear, dark, and then as it comes around again, you see a shape moving out from behind the bear, and you I think you see the butler. You realize he is lent out, but as the light sort of moves off him, that's the moment when he throws the knife, and you are only just able to avoid it, and it carves a line across your cheek and clatters off the fireplace. Would you first tick the first box of level 1 harm?
He got me! He got me!
Fully a flesh wound, fully a flesh wound.
Adult woman trained assassin.
Ow, he got me out.
Really freaking hurts though.
Eleanor and Beatrice, you hear Maria start screaming. What are you doing?
can I use the time while all the sort of shadows are going and everything to just sort of scan the room and see? I'm looking for another door out or windows, or I'm just trying to get a sense of everything in the room, like as the lights are moving. Is there any like hidden passages or somewhere that he might be like trying to get to or stop us getting to?
Absolutely.
I would like to use perceiving wit.
Lovely. I think we're risky because this is a dangerous situation, but you're currently not the target of an attack at this moment, so reasonable effect.
Okay, I'll take it. It's 2 5s.
Ooh. You again, as the light is whirling around this room, you kind of follow it and scan as much as you can. There is the door where you came in and the door that the butler came in through. You didn't hear him.
Different doors.
No. Sorry, the same door. The door that you both came in.
Yeah.
You all came in via, which you didn't hear him lock. So he just closed it behind him. So that way is still available to you. What you also see as the light is whirling around, you don't see any other obvious doors out of here. There are 2 windows, curtains of which are drawn, and I think you're on like the 2nd floor at this point. You came upstairs to get here, which you would know. You're a little taken just in a moment by a portrait on the wall of a beautiful woman in her like early 40s. She's in a beautiful dress, and she's sitting on not a couch, but like a large sort of upholstered chair. She has this beautiful dog with her in the picture, and her hand is sort of resting on the dog's head, and she is kind of smiling distractedly out at the painter. But I think that is all you notice in this moment. And I think it's at that moment when you're like looking around and your attention is distracted elsewhere, you hear the knife like clatter, and that's when Maria starts crying out. And then you feel a hand grab your wrist.
Oh no.
Beatrice.
Okay. So everything goes dark. I think as we see the light flashing, like from this fire whip going around, again we see the bear, we see Drummond throw the knife. I think we also see on the floor the half face mask that Beatrice was wearing that's now sort of turning over and over as if it's been ripped off. And I would like, if possible, for Beatrice to have climbed various of these presumably other statues or other things like under the pit to top to get on top of the bear. And then I just want there a moment for you just, I think everyone just hears goes, "Nevermore," and she just
quaff the cat.
She just leaps down this huge horrific like with full bell scoop hooped skirt down on top of Red Drummond and
Amazing.
try and smash him to the floor essentially.
Perfect. I think you're perfectly capable of climbing the bear. Yeah, give me what do you want to roll for this, Fiona?
I just want to force him to the ground, so I think it's brawn. I will say one of the special abilities it says thrilled at the risk of a brief end, I gain +1 die to any elaborate acrobatic non-combat action that is deemed to be desperate. I would argue it's a little bit desperate because Maria has taken a slight to the chin, so therefore she's unsuitable for marriage material now, and that's terrible.
Oh no!
My dress got ripped in the last episode as well, so we're absolutely fucked here. Okay.
I do think trying to jump on a man and attack him is technically combat. But because you're putting yourself
falling. What if I'm falling?
Sure, it's still combat. Your intention is to attack him, but
yes,
I think given that you are pitching to make this a desperate action, for which the if you fail or even partially succeed, the negatives can be quite bad when you're in desperate. I'm willing to allow it.
Yay! Kind Pip, lovely Pip.
Yes,
So
in the words of Fiona Howard, I'm a benevolent god.
Yeah.
Oh no, big flashback there. Fantastic. Okay, so if it's a desperate action,
I would say it's desperate, and I'd say your effect is pretty reasonable. You have got up on a bear and you're about to jump on a man. And I think once you've scrambled up there, you're looking around. You see that you hear the knife clatter, and then you hear Maria scream. And then I think as the fire comes around again, you see this shape over Eleanor. And grabbing hold of her wrist as she's ducked down on the ground.
If anything, I'm falling through the fire that's being created through this whip.
Yeah, you've got to time it right so you don't.
So I've got one in brawn. So do I get anything else for the desperate thing, or just one die?
Well, what did the ability do? Does it?
Also, the ability gives me one more die for elaborate acrobatic action. Cool.
I'll give you the +1 die. Yeah. Don't mess it up. You can't change it. You have no stress left.
I'm crying as I'm doing this. I'm like, doing it. Oh my god,
Fiona,
that's 2 3s. So
excellent. Thank you so much, Fiona. You leap crying into the air, tears streaming out of your eyes, and as you descend, you do. No, actually, it's way funnier if you don't. You time this so badly. You collide with the swinging dust sheet, which coils itself around you. The lit kind of back of it thumps into the back of your dress, hard enough for the fire to just go out.
Okay.
And then as you're sort of before you hit the ground, you feel a hand grasp the collar of your dress, whirl you around and slam you to the floorboards, right next to Eleanor. Eleanor, the hand lets go of you, and it's obviously intercepted Beatrice. Beatrice, oh man, I mess you up. Take that first level 1 harm, unless you had harm already.
I did not. I will take
okay,
that.
excellent. And a voice in the darkness that you all hear. There's this just moment of silence after Beatrice hits the ground, and you hear the voice again go, "I'll ask again, ladies, what are you doing here?"
I mean, I could say from the bottom, presumably, and again in the
He's
fire.
Not actively choking.
Oh, it's not. Okay,
He's just holding you down.
Sure. I'll be like, I was trying to find smelling salts. Trophimir, he's had an overdose of peppermints in the library. I tried to find, and then I just start crying.
Yes, a rather fatal overdose of peppermints.
Oh, so you already know? Okay, great.
You feel the hand release you, Beatrice.
Okay.
I will pull my knife and I will put it to his throat if he's let go of me entirely.
Yeah, he has.
Look, we've got a job to do, and we don't want it to get too messy.
You cut my face! You cut my face!
Cut Maria's face
with a knife.
Yes, Maria.
A knife.
Would you like to cut him with your knife, Maria?
Oh, no.
Right. See, look, we don't look.
I'm nice.
Madam, if I wanted you dead, then dead you would be.
Likewise.
Understood. And this job, what might that be?
I know. Marry someone, find someone, get a proposal, get a blood shrine, set fire to everything.
That wasn't part of it, Maria.
You see a reaction in his eyes when you say blood shrine.
Oh, no.
Can you help with any of those three? I do the first two. I know. I'm fine on the final one. But marriage proposal. What? Darren and birds, eh? That I want to know more about that. And also, where's the blood shrine? And do you have the keys?
Does he like birds? Because that
kind
is
of birds?
important to me.
It is.
I can't say I've managed to interact much with Master Darren during my short time here. But perhaps we can be of use to each other. And he reaches up under his collar, grasps hold of something, pulls out what looks like a strap of like a necklace of some description, and then does that thing they do in movies that is impossible in real life and just tugs it hard and it snaps.
You break so many necklaces doing it that way.
You see as he pulls it free, there is this odd blackened stone with a hole through it, which is kind of like run through with like veins of white. Kind of looks like marble, but it's just this odd stone as he pulls this cord. And as he does so, he changes. His features ripple. And the suit, this thin, narrow form of his, starts to like fill out, and the shoulders broaden. His jaw kind of squares, and like stubble appears. Hair, the sparse hair on top of his head, just sort of thickens into like tight brown hair, and a glamour is removed.
And another glamour is out.
And
I'm so sorry. Did I put my knife to your throat?
Believe
me.
There is a completely different man standing before you. He's still wearing the dinner jacket. The dinner jacket stays the same. It's just fitting a lot better now.
This
and
is a much better look for you.
He brushes himself off.
Who are you?
And how eligible are you?
I'm Joshua.
Hello, Joshua. Oh no. Sorry, we're all quite flustered this
What's
evening.
your relationship status, Joshua?
Well, currently,
Sorry.
I'm currently single. If you're wondering.
Interesting.
I'm here on business, though, and I think maybe we can be of use to each other. You're here for the blood shrine and Lord Kel Morton, yes?
Yeah.
Funny. That's why I'm here too.
Hey!
What?
Such
Your
a
business with the
coincidence.
shrines.
To destroy it.
Oh.
I replaced his butler weeks ago. I've embedded myself deep in his organization, trying to get as close as possible. And then, three strange women show up at the party tonight and start wreaking absolute chaos.
Oh my god, who's that? We should stop him.
He genuinely regards you hard to see whether you're fucking with him or not.
No, she's just, that's
Yes, that's kind of how she is. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
right. Well, you've done a very good job. We have no idea.
No, and now I get you were like, oh, I haven't been here very long, and we were like, okay, sure. And now it's because you have been here a lot, but he had been, but you haven't, because you're new. I thought that was like a really cool way you like slipped it in there, subtle.
okay, so I'm gonna talk to you now.
Sure. Takes a head. No.
Toss.
Sorry. What were you saying?
You're here to destroy it. On behalf of whom? Who do you represent?
Oh, we represent ourselves. You don't need to worry about that.
If we have to tell you, we have to kill you. Wink, I say from the floor.
Okay. You can get up now, bitch.
I'm
okay.
sorry. He reaches down and gives you a hand up.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I just thought I'd lie on the ground where my shame is. And yeah, at this point, I stand up, and everyone can see that because I don't have the bottom part of my mask on anymore. It's just a full-on like grin, like grimace, with fanged like teeth. Like I go, oh, one moment, and I dash, scamper, and get the mask back on.
He takes like he's taken aback for a moment, mostly just because he wasn't expecting to see a kind of monster face in this moment, but he doesn't freak out.
So maybe we can help each other. we've learnt some things about the Blood Shrine.
Do you know how to get in? I know where it is, and I've got the keys.
Oh.
But
Well, that's kind of where we got to. Oh no, wait, the mirrors! No, we do know more. Yes, we've done well. We're good at our job too.
I knew it had to be something to do with mirrors. Moonlight.
We
Kel
could go
Morton
for a
is
stroll in
always
the moonlight if we want.
Rambling along about it. I don't think we have time.
No, later maybe.
Oh, I found his notes. And I realized I don't have the book in my bosom anymore. I think I gave it to Eleanor, and I'd be like, Eleanor, show. It says
Yes.
we couldn't really decipher it, but stuff about Lady Kel Morton came up quite a bit. So
Is
His
that
late-
her?
Yeah, pointing up at the picture. That's her. Yeah.
What was her dog called?
You know, I don't know.
What was her bear called?
These, not her bear. These are all animals killed by Branford.
All of them.
Oh,
You bastard! I'll kill him
no.
again. And you see Eleanor like grabs her knife really tightly.
So Branford's dead then, because
Oh,
I found
yes.
Wolfram.
Yes, no, my owl ate him.
Is Wolfram
Sorry, I found Trothomir.
Ah.
Oh,
Have
yes.
you found Wolfram at all? Because
Is he stuck to a wall?
I was doing really well with him, and I think he might actually still genuinely be interested. So
Oh, well done, Maria.
I'll be interested. I'm gonna pick that back up again later.
You know,
He
I
did
think I
say,
probably could have got a kiss from Bramforth, but I stabbed him first.
Ew!
It was stupid. I know. I just thought it might have happened, but it didn't.
He did say something about Wolfram. He did say something about that damn woman and her glue. I think were the exact words.
well, there you are.
So-
You're in his thoughts. That's lovely.
So you know where the other mirrors are.
Yes. And I'll show in the book
With the map, yeah.
with the map. Yeah.
Perfect. And he sort of looks over what you found, and these
I'm
are the
gonna-
correct angles. Yeah, sorry, go for it.
Just over his shoulder while he's
Mm-hmm.
like not talking to me because he's talking to these guys. I'm just gonna make kissy faces.
It's quite. You kind of have to jump because he is quite tall. You're kind of having to hop to get the timing right. All right. So, if this is correct, then there's one more mirror somewhere in this room and another mirror somewhere else in the mansion. I suggest we split into two teams of two.
Sure.
Two of you stay here, fix up this mirror wherever it is in this room, and the other two seek out the third.
Great. So where should we go? And she'll put her hand like on him immediately.
Well, and he gestures down at the book to the other X that is,
Sure.
there's the one at the top of the stairs that you found last time. There's the one you came in here for, and then there's one elsewhere in the
And are
mansion.
you going to stay like
Yeah.
or go back to the butler?
Gonna have to stay like this now. Charm's broken.
Such a shame. Okay. Well, off we go. Unless one of you two really wants to go.
Yeah, I think I should go with this tall guy. Actually.
Right.
Yeah.
Was that Wolfram, Maria?
Yeah. I love Wolfram. I'm going to
Hang
marry
on.
Wolfram.
Well,
Hang on,
great.
hang on.
So why do you
Ladies-
get to go with Joshua?
Ladies,
Because
on
I'm
Janu Huddle.
objective.
On Janu Huddle, quickly.
Janu
Excuse me
Huddle.
1 second. And
Sorry.
we all come in and I go, look, obviously we're all having this. Something's happened, and we need to make sure he could be. He's very handsome. We all agree, but also
He's
he
quite
might.
nice.
I think the only way we can solve this is through the old-fashioned way of rock, scissors, paper. Okay.
Yes.
As you say that, Beatrice, you all sort of glance over to where Joshua is standing in the room. He's wandered over to the bear
Yeah.
and is just kind of looking up at him, and you hear him mutter under his breath, "It's a magnificent creature. What a shame."
Beatrice, Maria, I've never asked for anything.
And he
from you
like
in my life.
he like strokes it gently with one hand.
Eleanor, your judgment is clouded.
Indeed.
Yes.
If you're committed to the cause, you will win rock, paper, scissors.
Right.
You is looking at him like I look at fire. You know what happens when I look at fire?
It's pretty bad.
Yes, everything burns. Yes.
Mm.
So what does that mean if I look at him more? I don't.
Bad shit, Eleanor. Bad shit will happen.
Seems good. Okay. Okay. Rock paper scissors.
Okay, all three of us at the same time.
Okay, wait. No. Okay. No, actually, fuck it. You just got to do it on screen. Yeah, sorry. I forgot this was
Can I get a tie and then we'll
I
all
spend
go?
a lot of time doing podcasts, and I forgot this was a visual medium.
You're like,
So apologies to anyone listening back on
sorry.
the RPGeeks
We'll just react well.
podcast feed.
Yeah.
Um,
You'll understand.
all right, go ahead.
Okay. Ready?
Okay, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, ready?
Sit.
1, 2, 3, go. Yes!
no! Base snips our papers.
Both
very good.
destroyed.
Very
All
good.
the
Yeah.
scissors.
I mean, yeah.
It
It's
worked.
very
Okay.
hard to time, but I generally didn't cheat that.
Yeah.
Always scissors.
Eleanor wins. Eleanor wins.
Did you do that on purpose?
No, Eleanor, no, I didn't. Because I was worried.
Admittedly, I went on 2 rather than 3, but
Sure.
I'm very happy for you. So,
Ah,
Great. Right. Cool. Hello, Joshua. I'm going to come with you. Do you like bears?
I suppose I just think it's a disgusting practice to kill an animal, stuff it, and mount it as some sort of trophy.
She just sort of finds herself just sort of clutching his arm and like resting her face on him as he says it.
It's pleasingly muscular.
Oh, no, Pip, fuck you, man.
What?
Right.
now that was too far.
Emily,
The rest
like-
of it fine. But... wow, that was the point. You really crossed the line.
Did I cross a line?
No,
Was
no.
that in the lines and veils? Was
No,
that-
no,
I'm
no.
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
where does Eleanor end and Emily begin? We'll find out on this stream.
We're
I
finding
think
a
it's-
weird crossing going on here anyway. It's fine. Right. Okay, so who should take the book?
Well, we should. We're heading to another place
Yes.
on the map, so
Yes, that makes sense. Okay, Maria, Beatrice, Maria,
Ah, yeah.
I'll buy you a new candle, okay? Yeah, okay. It always works.
But just remember, Eleanor, I'll quickly sort of grab her hand and say, if you're in trouble, you've got to give the secret sound, you know? So they will come running. Well, you say it for...
Yeah.
Sure.
If you hear 2 cuckoos,
Yes?
danger.
Okay.
1 cuckoo,
Oh, don't come.
excellent. Don't
Okay.
come near me. Don't follow that sound.
Okay.
It's like
Alright.
putting a tie on a door.
This is just
Okay.
like the possum maneuver that you came up with. The cuckoo maneuver, perfect.
The cuckoo maneuver. Yes.
Cuckoo maneuver.
Okay, great. Oh,
is this dumber than the last session? I can't. I'm not sure yet.
We're
I think it
trying
might
to
be.
hit that bar.
You really were hoping it wouldn't be.
I feel like
No,
the
no, no,
minute
no, no,
Shamini
no.
started swinging fire around.
Yeah,
we
I know, we're
immediately
like, well,
went,
there's-
"We're
there's
going
that,
this
yeah.
way."
I'm delighted. Okay. So Eleanor, Joshua cracks the door open, leans out, looks left, looks right. You can still hear kind of the sounds of panic and people kind of rushing around, although it does feel like it's like ebbed. It doesn't feel like fresh, like everyone's still screaming and running, but there's definitely still like commotion down in the ballroom, and strangely, and you realize this has always been the case, you can still hear the quartet playing, and they have in fact at no point stopped,
Oh,
even
hell
when
yeah.
everyone was running and screaming and shouting about there being
Like
a
the
beast.
Titanic.
And yeah, he looks left and right. All right, coast's clear.
Right,
We
this
need to
way.
make it back downstairs to looks like the private dining room.
Right. Well, I should probably take your arm, just so you know we look like we're together at the party. You know,
course.
as a disguise.
Absolutely.
Yes.
He offers his arm,
Good. Okay.
and as he starts moving, and you're kind of slightly dragged along behind him. Is there any sort of last moment as you disappear from view of the other two?
I just like stare at them like. Sorry.
So Beatrice and Maria, you're left alone in this horrible room of taxidermy.
Gaze into the fire some more.
Maria. Wave in front of her. Maria. Maria, look,
I
we
love
have-
fire.
Yes.
Look, she knows who she is, you know, and I think that's
That's how you
admirable,
role play, folks.
you know?
That's role play master Shamley Bundell there.
I didn't mean to interrupt your fire watching, but
No, I had a point.
okay.
I love fire,
Yes.
but
Hmm.
I know it's dangerous.
Good. Yes.
You
yes.
gotta respect the fire. You gotta fear the fire.
Yes, indeed.
Can't always trust
Well-
the fire.
Here's my thought. Looking around this room, where would you place a mirror?
I was thinking about fire.
Yes. No. I'm trying. This is me trying to help you.
Right, yeah.
What?
If,
And I
if-
sort of
can we open the
Hmm.
door and
the door.
figure out where the moonbeam comes in? And that's where the
Hmm.
mirror will be.
Perfect. All right. Do you want more time with the fire? I'm happy to leave you two alone.
Ooh. No, it's fine. Thank you, though. Thank you. Maybe later. Thank you.
I'll make one when I get home. It's fine.
We've got
Fire
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 at
at
home.
This one, though.
And
Big
there's
one.
fancy wood.
Yeah, I know. Get fire. Yeah, I will go and open the door and look to where.
Try and angle. Wonder where it comes in from the angle. I guess.
Yeah,
Because
because
if it hits anything
that's what led
specific-
us here. So can we
Yes.
still see that glint?
Yeah, opening the door, you allow the correctly angled moonbeam in, and it bounces into the room, and you see it hits directly into the, you now realize, very reflective eye sockets of the bear,
Ooh.
Oh.
and then reflects onto just a blank bit of wall with nothing on it.
Hmm.
Well, one must assume the bear is the thing we can move about a bit, Maria. Unless you plan to do something with the wall, maybe you can help me with this?
Yeah. Wonder if it's another object in here, or because let's try shift. I'll try shifting that there because it looks quite.
I'll help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're back!
As you reach down, you realize that the bear is subtly mounted on a turntable, and there is some angling to be done. And as the moonlight reflected off the bear's eyes kind of casts along the wall, you see it moving across the wall, and kind of inevitably, I think the two of you realize it is moving towards the portrait of Lady Kel Morton. However, before it arrives there, there is a half second where it moves across another few pictures. There's a couple of like landscapes. There's what must be perhaps the old English gent or family for whom the manor is named. This sort of like very austere looking man in like a ruff and armor, and as the moonbeams pass across that portrait, for like half a second you'd swear its eyes followed you, and you like back.
Oh no. Maria, did you see that? Oh, I think you're on mute.
Wait, who did you say it was? The
The
A
eyes
portrait.
moved. Oh,
The eyes on a portrait seemed to move.
oh, we
Different-
don't know the
different portrait.
person. We don't know
No.
who the person in the portrait
You
is.
do not.
I'll go and gaze suspiciously at the portrait, see if there's a little label.
Yeah, moving closer, Maria. No, there isn't a label, but what there is two little holes where the portrait's eyes are, and you can hear a getting further away, a frantic, like scuffling, shuffling noise from behind this painting.
Darren.
Okay, I love that. Smash cut to
Yes.
smash cut to Eleanor and Joshua. You are hurrying sort of along this balcony that overlooks the ballroom. As you come around to where the stairs are, you hear a great like commotion coming from downstairs, a new sort of uproar, as the people who had sort of fallen or fainted were being sort of tended to, and the servants. There's this, you hear a shout and a clattering of glasses and plates. And looking down into the ballroom from above, you see that big mob of all of like Branforth's military buddies carrying his corpse into the ballroom. It's like barely recognizable. Granius has torn much of the available flesh from his face and hands, but it's absolutely Branforth's jacket and sword, and they're bringing his body in, and you hear them shouting and sort of yelling at the servants and calling them over, and generally a commotion is beginning, and you hear one of them shout about fetching the rifles.
Right. Oh dear.
Joshua's kind of leaning over behind you as you're looking down.
Oh dear.
Eaten by an owl. Nice.
It's quite a big owl.
It'd have to be. I say we get a move on.
I think so. I think that's a good plan. Yes.
Right. And he takes off running.
Yeah, I follow.
You dash down the stairs. As you reach the bottom of the stairs, you hear the private dining room is down the corridor at the bottom of the stairs, but from the sort of doorway that adjoins the ballroom, you can hear the footsteps of a bunch of these soldiers. And you do hear, as they're approaching, one of them being like, "Where's that woman he was with?" And they haven't come through the door yet.
So,
what do you do in this
carry
moment?
me, and I like faint. I just like, and, I fainted. You're helping me.
Perfect. Give me a roll. Give me a roll, though. I want to roll for how convincingly you faint.
Can I do wit, please?
You can do wit and get an extra dice.
Ooh.
For being assisted.
Hell yeah. That's 2 6s, baby.
Oh,
I'm so good. And a 5 and a 4. These dice are
like
slaying.
we haven't had multiple 6s
I
yet.
don't think we have we?
No.
you haven't.
Oh.
You fall into a faint, and like Joshua catches you seamlessly, and there's even like your feet haven't sort of left the ground as you tip over, but you feel them. You just get like you are scooped like instantly, as though you weigh nothing. And he positions you so your face is kind of turned away from the soldiers as they move in, which does mean your face is kind of just sort of pressed into his like sort of like upper sort of chest, basically. And he like in one movement just scoops you up, and the soldiers come out around the like out of the ballroom, and he strides through them and just sort of on down the corridor. And there's a second where like they move to sort of question him, and he sort of snaps at them, "Can't you see this woman's in distress?" And they just back up from the commanding. And as he's walking down the corridor, he whispers to you, doesn't put you down, just keeps carrying you. It's just like, nice move. And like you, and then you hear him sort of push the door to the private dining room open with a foot, so push it shut with a heel, and then he places you back on your feet.
Oh, thank you. Sorry for springing that on you. I think they would have been suspicious. I was with him earlier.
No, you said. No, it's quick thinking.
I'm not going around with loads of men all the time. It's not normally not my style. Normally,
not really any of my business. And
right.
To be honest with you, you operatives like us, we well, you do what you've got to do to get the job done, don't you?
Yes.
So if I was a secret mirror, he looks around the room, where would I hide?
Where would you be? I mean, it would have to be somewhere where the rest of the moonlight was coming in from. So the moonlight.
Where was the first one?
The first one was flip.
It was behind a portrait at the top of the stairs that you just came down, actually.
Yes, behind the portrait, coming down into here. So it would probably come straight through the door here, and I'll sort of stand where the beam would come in. But I'm a little short. Could you?
Oh my God!
You've done this to yourself, Pip. I don't know.
Absolutely. If you think it'll help, picks
I
you
just
up.
think I need to be at. Oh, thank you. That was very easy, wasn't it? Okay. Just at the angle of the beam, and then I will look at wherever my eye line is pointing.
So he picks you up and kind of gives you a panoramic view of the room. You realise as you come in that the doors close behind you. The beam of moonlight is not in the room currently. However, as he turns you around, you see there is this ornate little brass sort of piece above the door, like sort of set into the arch of the door. And as he kind of turns you around, you realise that it clearly moves, and reaching out, because you can reach because you're being held in the air, you kind of turn. It's got like a big, like it's like a lion's head, a little bit like reminds you of the mask that Branforth was wearing, and like turning it sideways, it lines up with an opening on the other side, and the light shines through the sideways lion's mouth, stretches across the room, and hits a window on the other side. But it's quite a beautiful, ornate, like it's almost stained glass. It's quite sort of like it's kind of regal, sort of church-like stained glass window. It doesn't depict any figures, but it does like depict sort of various like red that fades to an orange and then to a yellow down to the bottom. But where it's hit is one very small circle of glass, reflective glass, in the center of the mirror. And then that light is again bouncing off towards just what looks like a blank corner of the room, like just hitting a wall.
To the window, Joshua. To the window. Sorry, I can walk on my own. I could go down now. It's fine.
Well, it's quite high up, so
yes, it is. Maybe you should keep carrying.
And he walks you over to the window. If anything, lifts you a little bit higher so you can reach the so you can reach the top.
I'll see if I can move that like circle at all.
It tilts up and down. You tilt it up, and then as you look up, you see it lines up with another. There's this little sort of concealed hole in the ceiling, and you see it hit another mirror angled and bounce off into just a series of of tubes that just sort of bounce away. You can't see them, just into the sort of interior of the manor.
Jackpot. We make a good team, Joshua.
Yeah, we do. My look, my arms are getting a little bit tired.
Yes, no, put me down.
Okay.
I'm fine. I could carry you if you wanted.
He puts you down. Well, the way the night's going, it might come to that. Eh? We should like back up with the others, right?
Yes. They will be worrying about me.
I got nothing to worry about.
That's true. I could kill you so easily.
I believe it. Are you okay?
Yes, yes, you're very good at what you're doing. You're not going to like lie and be bad and try and kill me, are you? Because it would make me very sad. I had to kill one man already tonight.
My job is not to kill you or any of your companions.
Good, thank you for clarifying. And you're not going to sort of try and chase me or anything like that?
No.
Okay. And you don't mind if I'm sort of good at things and you haven't taught me how to do them?
No. We just met. How would I have?
Sure, yes. Yes. Would be weird, wouldn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, you probably should kill people who are like that.
I do.
Me too. Earlier, I wasn't just the owl, by the way. I killed him first, and then my owl ate him.
Oh no, the stab wound. I assume I saw from the balcony.
Yes, the owl was kind of
consistent with the knife you held to my throat just earlier.
Yes, that was sorry.
I was throwing knives at your friends. I think it's okay.
Yeah, but you didn't mean it, right?
Sorry.
You weren't trying to kill. You'd have killed Maria if you were trying. So,
absolutely.
Right. Great. But you did hurt her a little bit, so you might, if you could apologize, I think she would appreciate that. She likes her face.
Understood.
It's what she looks at the fire with.
I didn't get the best look. It's a very small. I think it'll heal. I don't even know that it'll scar. Like
Sure. I got hurt earlier as well. Look, my dress got split, sort of. And then she's like, no, and not sorry. I'm not. You're very attractive. What? What did you say?
Nothing. I thought you just. Listen. Are you? I tell you what. He turns back. He walks over towards. There's like a little drinks trolley on the side, and he fixes two drinks. What's Eleanor's preferred? Like
it would be something sort of herby. It would be
like would be gin and tonic adjacent.
Yeah,
kind of
that kind of vibe. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Fixes you a G&T and one for himself. Just a little one. And walks back over and hands one to you.
Thank you.
Right, well. Steady our nerves, eh?
Yes.
So, cheers. Cleggs drinks the gin. Moves over to the door, pushes it open, listens. Okay. I think we're clear. Let's go.
Great.
Pushes the door, heads out.
I'm coming.
we cut back to Beatrice and Maria.
Punch the wall.
I think it's easy enough. I don't know that I need a roll in this moment. You punch through the painting and reveal a unfortunately not a passageway, but a little hole this sort of size behind the, like, you punch right through the face and you find a little passageway. You do see in the very little light kind of in this sort of dark passage. But there is a little, now that you've punched through, a little of the firelight kind of spills into it, and you do see a shape like scurry out of sight. And you hear a faint as it escapes.
Can I just hit a bunch of walls in that direction in case any of them aren't very solid and will let me into the passageway?
Budum.
Sure, give me a roll.
Chase him, banging on the walls.
Give me a roll.
Can I roll brawn for banging?
I think it's brawn. Listen, I think you are technically in a controlled position. I am going to say it's a little risky because you might hurt yourself doing this, I think.
Oh, no, I'm just punching walls bit.
And I do, again, I think your effect is a little limited here unless there's something you want to bring to bear that would be good for smashing a hole in a wall.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not actually trying to, I'm not punching this bit of wall to break through. I'm punching along.
Yeah, no.
Moving along. Yeah.
If there isn't.
Well, I think the dice will decide.
Yeah.
There's the highest number there was a 6. I got a 4. There's a 6.
That's a success. You punch through the painting. You see this little figure scurrying around to the corner. You take a step, you punch again, and your fist just meets wall, and you're just like, no, not there. You take another step, bang, and then I think on the third, your fist just goes straight through a thin wall panel. And it is a little bit stuck, but you feel like more space on the other side as you have punched through.
It's actually quite spiky.
Beatrice,
what's
can you help out?
Spike.
I sort of I come over and I sort of look and say, was there someone spying on us, Maria?
Oh yes, sorry, yeah, there was actually.
Sorry,
yeah.
Otherwise you did just punch him. It's fine. I'll feel around to see where the secret mechanism is to unlock this bit of the wall. Presumably there is something here because Maria's found a said door.
With a little look here, it doesn't seem like Maria has found a door. It seems like Maria has just found a very thin bit of wall that was covering a secret passage.
I see. Good. I go, well, Maria, you know what they say, in for a guinea, out for a pound. And I'm just going to push Maria through the wall.
Ow!
Perfect.
My face.
Good luck.
I'd love for you to roll something for this, please. I'd love you to, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Here's my
I think you, however, are in a controlled position.
I think I am. I also think I am. This is my way of persuading. So therefore, I think it's a will.
All right.
Also, your will on the situation. Your will is that I go through that wall.
I could
Sure.
also argue that I'm slightly bullying Maria to go and finish the job a little bit.
Okay. You've got to lower your effect for using will to break a wall with another human being. But let's say control position, so you will likely not be harmed by the outcome here. But effect it's somewhat limited, so I do need you to roll well.
Okay, I got a 2 and a 5, so 5 is the highest.
You shove Maria through the wall. Maria, you crash through into the dark, just straight through into this space on the other side. Luckily, it isn't like a drop or anything. You just you stumble forwards. But what does happen, Maria, is your head collides quite hard with somebody else's head.
How many people are in this space?
And you hear a voice just go ah! As you slam into somebody on the other side, and you both thump to the ground in this secret passageway. Oh, it's my head! Oh.
Do you have more fire in here? It's my first note.
I'll peek my head through the wall.
Now you're blocking the light. So now I can't see anything.
Oh, hang on. Oh gosh, I'll cut my head out. I'll try and find a little piece
you
of
hear a movement in front of you, Maria, like someone trying to right themselves and stand up.
Okay. Okay. I will reach out to find them so that I can use, once they've stood up, I can use them to stand myself up.
There's this frantic moment where, Maria, you grab onto someone who absolutely doesn't want to be grabbed onto in this moment or used to help somebody up. So you're snatching at them as they flail. No, get off! As you sort of, and there's just in the dark, there's this just sort of struggle between the two of you. But you do eventually manage to right yourself. Beatrice, you were getting light?
I will go and find like a small twig that's in the fireplace that's on, and I sort of breathe on it a little bit and then just push it through the wall.
Is it just the twig, or are you like sticking your face back through as well?
Yeah, I'll stick my face back through. What could possibly go wrong?
I quite like, as like Beatrice sticking a face in, like lit from underneath. I'm gonna like grab whoever it is I'm grabbing onto and bring our both faces in, so we're like in just like a tiny little circle of glowing light together here.
You do so, and you find yourselves like face to face, both of you, with honestly, from the sounds that you've heard, you were expecting like a younger man. You were kind of expecting like a teenage boy, or maybe a just shy of teenage boy. The man you're looking at is easily 30. He does have quite boyish features. But he's easily 30 years old. And he is like, as Maria's holding on to him, he's doing that thing where it looks like he's trying to escape from his clothes to get away from you. Like his head is just like sinking into the as he sort of struggles to get away from you.
Steady on. How do you feel about birds?
His eyes go incredibly wide. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean birds? What do you mean? I don't know anything about birds.
Oh, don't you?
I don't know.
I think you do.
I don't know anything about birds. I've never seen a bird. I don't even know how many wings they have or beaks.
So you know they have beaks.
No, that was a lucky guess.
Beatrice, be intimidating so he tells us about the birds.
Okay.
This is Beatrice.
Hello.
You put the mask back on, didn't you?
Yeah, the mask is back on by my head.
Still terrifying. Like, still really scary.
Yeah, I assume because I'm slightly a bigger woman as well, that my face is pressed, so it is almost like Play-Doh going through.
Yeah, you're Jack Nicholson coming through the door in The Shining. Yes.
And I go, yes, okay, bad ingenue, worse ingenue, yes. What do you know about the blood cult?
I don't even know what blood is. I've never seen any. I couldn't possibly say.
Oh, it's a hard nut to crack, Maria.
You
guys can roll some dice whenever you want.
Can I pull us all back out of the wall? Let's get out.
Yeah, you can absolutely
Oh.
drag him out of the hole in the wall. You pull him out into the room.
Look, the thing
He's
is,
looking frantically around.
when it comes to like assassinating people, what's what we do,
Yeah.
and like killing people and hurting people.
Yeah.
If you look, it's not fun if you're pathetic, is it? It's not fun.
I'm
if you're
sorry.
like, oh. So we could, but like maybe we don't, because it sounds like a ball ache.
What is it that you want?
I both want and don't want to punch you in the face simultaneously.
Please don't.
And also to know about the blood cult and the shrine and like
I don't know. I don't know about the
birds.
shrine. I don't know. Birds. I don't know anything about birds. Nothing. I don't. No idea
I'm
about
gonna punch
birds.
them a little bit in the face. just a little bit.
Little tap.
Sure.
Little love tap.
He yelps and immediately starts crying.
Oh no. Oh, there.
That wasn't fun.
No, look.
That's
I'm bad for you, good ingenue. There, it's okay. And I'll go to comfort him with my massive furry arms.
Pick him up.
It's okay.
30-year-old man. I reiterate.
I know. Look, Darren, was it?
He's like so shocked. Like,
yes.
how do you know? What?
She's in your head. She's in your brain.
Please get out.
Yeah, no.
Don't. Please.
No, I have a special.
You got. I haven't. You. That was there when I got here. They're not mine.
What
The things you can see in my brain, they're not mine. Don't worry about it.
I see.
Somebody else must have left them there.
Ooh, but Darren,
They're not mine. Ignore the jam.
I don't make him stop talking. Bitch,
No,
make him stop talking.
No, I'm
Make him
understanding.
talk, but not about this.
Oh, Darren, I see
No,
so much in here.
bitch,
So
no.
many kinds of jam.
No.
No.
Black currant,
Mm.
strawberry. Oh, naughty. There's
Citrus,
apricot
please.
in here too.
You see him start visibly like drifting off on the words that you're saying. Like,
I'm gonna go look at the fire for a while.
just put your head in it. Like, yeah.
And I go, now, Darren, obviously you know, you've got some beautiful, lovely. Oh, look, oh God, gooseberry, jam in there as well. But listen, if you want,
Yes.
if you know anything that can help us, you know anything about your
Hands
brothers.
slowly drifting towards one of his pockets. Just he's still in a dream, in a daze, but his hands drifting
Yes,
towards one of his pockets.
Great. If you can help us, then maybe we can sort out maybe, I don't know, a continental breakfast. Yes, croissants.
Comes out holding a pot of jam.
Oh God.
Starts dreamily unscrewing the lid of the jam as you're talking. No, don't stop.
No, okay. We'll have so many knives that we could put into the jars and
Takes the lid off, drops
Yep.
it on the floor,
oh,
just puts a finger in the jam.
wow, it's so sticky.
Somebody stop this from happening!
How is this the most sexual thing that's happened in this entire game? This is fantastic.
Listen, I made certain promises, not to any of you.
To yourself.
Yes, I made certain promises to myself.
Even fire cannot cleanse this from my mind.
Yeah, if I see him starting to start to eat the jam, I'm just like, sort it in for a guinea, in for a pound, and I will take some jam from the jar and
Okay,
also eat some.
as you reach towards the
Yeah,
jam, I
yes.
am going to need you to make a dice roll.
There we go. Yeah.
So funny.
This is.
What do you?
Look,
Yeah, I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do it seductively, like
Yep.
rather than like
Yep.
grab jam
Yep.
or anything.
I
so.
sensed that. So,
Yes.
What would you like to roll?
I'm going to try a slight, if that's okay.
Okay, yeah, I think that-
I
I
feel
think
like
that-
this again,
Manipulating?
my
Absolutely.
delicate, sort of very elongated, possibly double-knuckled fingers are trying to get some jam. That's only a 4 I've got. So I don't know if it was
Okay.
controlled or anything, by the way, in terms of the effect.
I think it was a control position. Yeah. Do you have any items that
I
you
do,
might want to use to up your
okay.
effect? Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if it's going to help.
It kind of mechanically has to.
Sure.
What you got?
Fine.
What you got?
Fine. Okay. In my palm, as I'm
Mhm.
going to put it in,
Mhm.
I've got a caltrop. I'm going to put the caltrop in the jam as I try and take some jam.
You've spiked his jam.
Literally
Literally
spiked his jam.
Amazing.
There we
Okay.
go.
Um.
First fault, best fault.
Okay.
Always.
Okay. I think the mixed success here is that you manage to, without him noticing,
Yes.
drop the caltrop in the jam,
Yes.
but he swipes it away just after you've done. Like he's been in this little dream this whole time as you've been
Yeah.
talking about jam. But the second you try and take any of it from him,
Yeah.
he swipes it away and like glares at you. He's like, "No, it's mine,"
Oh.
and then just sort of starts like,
Okay. You can eat your jam, Darren.
"Yeah, just if anyone wants to gift that, that's fine."
Yeah, please.
Um,
Please do.
I always forget all these.
Oh yeah,
it's
and
a
they'll do
visual
it.
medium.
Well, then I'll gently put him down. It's like I didn't mean any harm by it. Just last time, yeah. Just
Okay.
I thought we had something, Darren. I too like sweet
Yes.
things.
I've got something, and it's my jam. And he just starts like scooping it into it. It's getting like all over his face.
Yes. Oh, Darren. Maria, I think we might have another body soon.
I'm gonna come over.
Uh,
I'm gonna spin round. Come on, go over. I'm gonna grab Darren. I'm gonna snatch his jam away from him. I'm gonna
Okay.
say,
he's immediately just like I see from the positioning of your body, Shamini, that you're holding it back with one arm. He's immediately like, no, my jam, and trying to grab it from you.
you will tell me everything you know about everything. Otherwise, I will rip your tongue out, and you will never taste jam again.
I'll never taste jam again.
Correct. I
You
won't
gotta roll
enjoy
for
it though.
Gotta roll for it, Shamini. Come on now.
Shamini.
I'm gonna roll will.
I think
for-
you got him. I think you got him controlled, and I think you also have his. You have his jam. You have the object of his desire. So
Come on.
very
Did you
reasonable.
decide early on that Darren was going to be really into jam? Just
Look, spoilers behind
behind
the
the
curtain.
scenes.
It's
Yeah.
in the book.
Oh, really?
So anyone. So there are. Yeah, there are, look, we'll talk perhaps
Okay,
after
we'll
the
talk.
game
Yeah,
about the
yeah,
things
yeah.
that are in the book and the things that aren't.
I assumed you'd improv this, so that's even
No,
better,
no,
actually.
no. Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
no. This
Look
is
behind the
fantastic.
curtain. I'm a hack. I'm not. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm literally just. This is a script. This is all script. These words I'm saying right now are written down on
Oh,
my laptop,
shit.
right here. Yeah, it's wild.
So good.
We don't have a script, so how does that? It knows what we're going
Proper
to
actor's
say.
nightmare. Yes.
4.
Full for a mixed. You got anything? I suppose you've kind of got. Yeah, here we go. Fine. Okay. But I want my jam back, or else I'm telling you nothing. Folds his arms, goes into a big huff.
I can rip your tongue out afterwards. Take the jam. I don't care. Have your jam.
He like give it, takes it back from me. He's like, "That's my jam," like stroking the jar, and he continues like just sort of dipping his fingers in and tasting the jam. Sometimes I want to know about something about blood, about shrines, about these sorts of things. Well, look, I know all this business that you're doing with the mirrors. I know that's important, and I know moonlight is important, and I know it all leads to Father's study. And I know that this once the moonlight has hit the piano, then the keys will play, and then another mirror will appear, and then you've got to bleed on it. Father always bleeds on it. So, that's what I know. So
no, that was pretty good.
I'll be keeping my tongue, thank you.
Yeah,
and he comes out with like a big blob of jam, tosses it into his mouth, and you immediately hear him go.
Can I do the Heimlich maneuver on this stupid man?
He swallows. As a caltrop is just dragged down the inside of his throat. And you just watch him very slowly die. As
I'll stand over him and I go, jam? Oh, no one likes jam. It's all about marmalade, and I'll just push him on the ground.
As he falls, he flails, grabs hold of one of the dust sheets, pulls it free, revealing like a brace of geese mid-flight taxidermied, and the last thing you see is him, wide-eyed, attempt to scream through the caltrop, which just results in blood and jam spraying out of his mouth, and then he goes still, which is the moment when Eleanor and Joshua re-enter the room as Darren Kel Morton just and he dies. And I think that's probably where we'll take a break.
Yeah! What a first half. My God. That jam business might be the hardest I've ever laughed. I was dying. That was so funny.
We have fun.
We have fun.
So funny. I've got a very quick lore drop for everybody.
Yeah.
I wish it was about jam.
I kind of wish
I'm sorry. I feel like that would have been a spoiler to tell you guys up top.
Yeah.
It
No, but it is about something that came up last session, which is owls.
No,
Owls.
And I just found it's quite a quick one. I just found a little study from last year about the feathers of long-eared owls. They have fluorescence in them.
What?
So they like show up under like UV light. They go like all these beautiful like pinks and blues. And basically like this was, I think it was known before, but this study like actually looked at how much was in it and like whether there was any correlation between like sex or age or size of the owl. And it's honestly, it's really fascinating. They use this fluorometer to measure the variation. And basically they found, let me get this right. Where is it? I'm really bad at making notes on these things. So yeah, female long-eared owls have a much higher concentration of the pigments that sort of cause this fluorescence, which is quite counterintuitive to like the male world. So normally in birds, like the males are the really beautiful ones who do the dances to be like, look how pretty I am, and then the females are like, yes, you are pretty enough. You may come over. Whereas, so it's sort of suggesting that maybe this fluorescence isn't something that they're using for. It's particularly probably not to attract a mate. But they don't know why. They don't know why these birds have this. They don't know whether it's just like a byproduct of like a different biochemical reaction that's going on that's causing it, or whether there is a sort of a reason for it. But because there's sort of different amounts in different sexes and ages and weights of birds, they think there might be some kind of reasoning behind it, but that they're genuinely not sure. So but I looked at like what other animals have fluorescence in them, and there's like a lot of the like marine animals, which I think is sort of known about with the biofluorescence. But also, I didn't know this, some of the fur of platypus goes blue-green under UV light. Flying squirrels have like glow a little bit pink under UV. Scorpions fluoresce like blue-green. That's another one. But there's loads. And so with scorpions, scientists think it might be helping them detect moonlight.
somehow, which I don't understand how. But like the functions of these, so many of them are like very confusing, but they think it could be communication. Some of them it could be camouflage. I'm not quite sure how it would be camouflage, but that is I haven't read into why it might be camouflage. It could be with species recognition, so different species can spot their own species rather than other, like particularly for like scorpions and things, right? So if you want your species of scorpion, maybe there's a different UV compared to a different species of scorpion. But then also it could just be a byproduct of like a biological reaction going on in these species and actually have no function whatsoever. But I just thought it was really cool that owls are fluorescent. If you put owls in like a UV rave,
literally that's what I'm thinking.
Pretty, like,
but they just swoop down, getting like the mice and stuff on the ground, so all these lights are disappearing as they're just eating all these. But yeah, I was thinking like the brave, like the masks, and everyone does like owl type masks is what I was thinking when you were saying it.
But yeah, because owls can't see UV light, so you know, or at least we're pretty sure they can't. So it's sort of this. I just think it's fascinating. So there you go. There's a little mini lore drop there.
Love that.
Fluorescent owls.
Boom, done. No, I love that. That's very good.
Yeah. Chameleon bones glow under UV light, someone says in chat. That's incredible, Laura. Chameleon bones. So they can camouflage. What?
I see the chameleon is still alive. It's not just like, here's a skeleton, and that's how we know.
But I assume, but probably. It's all fascinating. The animal world, man. It's mad. But all that being said, we're going to take a quick break now, and we'll be back in a little bit to finish off the final part of Teeth, Blood, Cotillion.
We'll see you then.
See you then. Bye.
Hello, welcome back. It's warm in this room.
I love that you do a little intro, and it's just great.
Oh,
It's
thanks.
just really cute. It's just like hello.
Should I just have gone straight back
Well,
in?
that's
Is
what
that
we normally
is that
do,
the
but
done
we never
thing?
really explained that
Okay.
properly to you. We were like, we'll just go
Yeah,
straight
no,
back to Pip, and you were like,
I just
hello,
feel like it's
everyone, are you
polite to
happy?
say hi to
It's
everybody.
really nice.
You know,
Yeah,
like
really polite.
welcome back. I'm so grateful that you came back, especially after what I just did
Jam.
with all the jam. Okay. Yeah, Eleanor, you and Joshua have burst into the room and find Beatrice and Maria standing over the body of a man who's probably Darren Kel Morton, who has just choked his last breath.
Are we on 3 down now then?
Yeah,
Yes.
it wasn't fun.
Right. Well, did you find that? I assume you found the mirror because we've sort of sent the moonlight off to the final place, up into some pipes.
You know what? We did get a little distracted because yeah. And
you
see behind
you see
us
the painting punched in, the wall's been smashed open, revealing
Okay.
a secret passage.
Yeah.
But the mirror, we think,
Busy.
and I point to Lady Kel Morton's picture. I believe possibly behind there. We were just about to.
Great.
Yes.
Great.
Mm,
We only got a little bit distracted.
Is
yes.
he covered in jam?
Don't worry about it. Let's not talk about
But
it.
yeah, I pull a dust. I pull whatever
Yes.
is from the thing, and I just go.
Yeah.
Throw a dust sheet over him, yeah.
Yeah, the one,
Yeah,
the,
yeah,
the
yeah.
one from the geese. Yeah, absolutely.
While you guys move over to inspect the portrait of Lady Kel Morton, Joshua walks over to the hole you smashed in the wall, Maria, and starts like looking down that passageway and just kind of investigating around there. He doesn't like slip away. He's not trying to escape. He's just investigating that area.
I will glare suspiciously at him nonetheless.
That's very, very fair.
But yes, so I explained. So see, the bear has these reflective, eyes, and we were turning, and so but it goes towards the painting. So I assume if we want to do like an ingenue like maneuver, we can try and take the painting off. Or,
Yes. So quick ingenue huddle.
Oh.
How do you get someone to kiss you?
You just do it, and then they go, "Oh my god, I love you," and then they just like fall madly in love with you, and
Okay.
yes, great.
Great.
Well,
Yeah.
that's certainly one way of doing it. The other way, I've heard that some school chums used to do is just like knock their knees out. That's usually a way that you knock them from behind, and they're like, "I love you," because I double knock your knees.
Like take the kneecaps out. Like,
No,
take them-
you go behind
No,
them.
whack 'em from behind.
So they can't run away
Admittedly,
when you kiss them.
I have not done this, so I don't. This might be second or third hand knowledge.
No, look, I'm the
Have
experienced
any
one
of us
here.
ever kissed anyone?
Yes, you get very drunk. You go out in the alley round the back, and then you sort of go, and it's all sort of slimy and nasty.
I have
what
been
one
drinking
does.
tonight, so
Oh,
he made me a gin
How
and
it
tonic.
goes.
we must be true lovers with gin and tonic.
I know,
Is
done
that
it on a
true? I
gin and
don't
tonic.
know, Beatrice. I can't handle the sarcasm right now.
No, that was me. Look, it's very hard with the mask on, I know, but look, let's just sort the blood shrine out, and then we'll sort about the kissing. Blood shrine first, kissing later.
Okay, great.
Just remember, fire. He is fire. He is your fire.
Here's your fire.
He is your fire.
He is hot.
No.
Ingenue huddle out. Okay. Stabby.
So yeah, I'll try and maneuver.
Do you say stabby?
Quietly.
I know. I think
Accidentally by habit. Yeah.
I said it. Yeah.
We'll make a little luck roll.
Just one dice.
Very interesting. No, I was making the
Oh,
luck
you're
roll.
making the luck roll.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5. If that
Moving on.
It looked really cool. The stabby.
All good. All good.
Yeah. So I'll because I'm the tallest. I will try and pull the portrait like off it, and do some sort of weird Orville and Hardy sort of like thing with the painting to get it off the.
It's easy enough for a woman of your stature, Beatrice. You unhook the painting, lift it, and place it down. And yes, you see concealed on the other side of the painting a mirror very similar to the one you found at the top of the stairs, mounted with a sheet over it, much like everything else in this room. But removing the sheet, you see another mirror. Quick reflection of yourself in it, and then you yeah Eleanor, you pull the sheet off at her immediately, just like, wait, oh no.
Well, I really should take the glasses. No, the glasses down. I can't see without them.
Yeah, and you consulting the book, Eleanor, that you still have.
Yes.
You can instruct Maria and Beatrice to position
Perfect.
and angle the
26
mirror,
degrees. Exactly.
and then it angles up a little, tilts up, and then similarly to the little tiny angled mirror in the private dining room, it points towards not the ceiling here, but right where the wall joins this another little concealed hole, a little tube of pipe in the walls, and bounces away down a complex series of mirrors towards its destination.
Perfect.
Right. Something about a piano and the moonlight can play the piano in the moonlight and put your blood on the key.
This is what Darren told us before he unfortunately passed. Maria.
Oh, I need to go look at the fire again.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, hello, Joshua. Hi.
It's he sort of gestures towards the door the way you came in, and the three of you realize now you can hear outside the stomping of feet and people rushing, and the soldiers who've kind of massed appear to be sort of like making a search of the building.
I think they found Branforth, by the way.
And Troffimir's not far behind either, I think.
Right.
And Darren's here.
We shouldn't be here when Darren's here.
Let's go.
Let's
Crawl
leave.
through the walls.
Good idea. Did he say anything about these passageways, about watching people, or?
Oh, I mean, he can.
Now you mention it, that is a good question.
Yes. Well, we can.
I'm not Jam.
No, he was kind of looking out at us. So maybe if we are to go through these secret places, maybe we can like pretend to be people in paintings and look out and see what's going on. Peeping.
Sounds like a plan.
Find a piano.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does anyone have wait? He reaches into the jacket, and he pulls out this. It looks like a fountain pen. And he pulls the cap off the end of the fountain pen, pulls it up, and then bites into something just with his back teeth on the sort of back of the pen, and there is this little crack, like a little crunching sound, and as he brings it out, there is like a faint greenish light sort of glowing from the end of the pen. He clips the lid back over the other end and holds it up.
What is
Should
that?
be enough.
Huh?
What is that?
Magic.
It's a light.
What kind of light? What's it made of?
It's quite cold. It's not heat. It's not.
Touch it.
I want it.
The word's phosphorescent, I think.
Oh, like owl feathers.
Like owl feathers, yeah. Listen, this doesn't last that long, so we should go.
Right. Well, you two go first. Me and Josh will follow right behind.
Whoever's going first, he will hand them the. Okay. I see. It's not just fire; it's all light. Understood. Maria,
I'm just looking.
More like Maria Moth sock.
There you go.
Pretty good. Terrible. You decide.
I will mutter to Beatrice, like, he's all right. He may have cut my face, but maybe I judged him. Have you apologized to Maria yet?
No. Maria. Let me say.
Don't do it now. She's looking at a fire thing.
Okay, fine. All right. Well, just let me know when is a good time.
Yes, when she stops, we have to get the pen off her again.
Okay, we should.
Yes, we should go.
After you, I'll bring up Maria.
I'll maneuver Maria to go forward, even if
You're having to push her. She's the light source. You're carrying her. Yeah.
I am Maria flashlights is what's happening here. Yes.
Yes. Wow.
I feel like I'm like I'm King Kong and whatever she's called, the lady in that.
Oh, absolutely. Wonderful. You set off through the sort of back this series of little secret passages that lead through the kind of bones, the interior of Buckleridge Manor, and using the scrolled map on Lord Kel Morton's diary, was journal, you do your best to navigate through these passageways, and a few times along the way you do arrive at these stations where there are little holes that you can look through and peer through the eyes of a painting, you assume, and Eleanor, you look through the first one, and peering out, you see on this floor, you see a room that's quite similarly laid out to the room you're just in, except completely there are no taxidermy or sheets covering this one. But as you're looking through, it's dark in the room, and then you hear like a thump, and the door gets kicked open, and you see three men with rifles move into the room and just start looking around, like looking under the furniture. It's all very quick. They don't immediately look in your direction, but you see them look around, and one of them is like, well, they're not here. Come on, keep searching. And they move off. We see the reverse shot of this. What's the painting that Eleanor's looking at?
I think the painting that Eleanor ends up looking out of is... I think it's an owl. I think it's like a big owl, and the owl eyes are huge, and so it's quite big. But Eleanor also has these huge owl eyes that are surrounded currently by feathers, and so it just sort of slots in perfectly. And I think her giant eyes fit the big owl socket. Then I think it's a scene that's like just a big owl in a tree with maybe some small little men in the distance on the ground.
Brilliant. Like dead, I assumed.
About to be.
About to be. You
It's
continue.
called the prey.
You keep moving through these narrow passageways, and you find yourselves moving down. There's even like a narrow stairway in here that takes you down a floor. And as you're passing by another one of these little openings, Maria, you're obviously entranced by the light that's in your hand, which is fading as you go. It's getting just a little dimmer. The greenish light's kind of fading a bit. But you are distracted slightly as you're passing one of these by much more firelight coming through these little eye holes, and you you peer in, which I do believe does mean a dice roll from you.
No.
4.
Okay. Some mixed success. That's the yeah, I mean, look,
Is it a nice fire?
you're briefly mesmerized. You look through, and it's a low ceilinged kind of like almost sort of flagstoned room. You realize you're looking into the kitchens of the manor, and you can see there are quite a few of the staff in here. They're not cooking right now. They're kind of like squaring everything away. There's a lot of like half prepared food that's being like either put away or thrown away or wrapped up as best they can. But you see this big fireplace with like a pot hanging over it, like all very sort of rustic, like a nice stone archway that's very distracting. And you almost don't realize, because you're so distracted by the fire, that the figure like sat next to it on a bench with a servant like leaning over them with a knife is Wilfram. He's holding out his right hand with the bladder still glued to it, and you see him just go, "Just do it, damn you!" And you see this terrified like chef just yes, and he starts like trying to cut away the bladder from Wilfram's hand, and not far into that process, Wilfram, like he nicks him, and Wilfram swings that glued hand around the other hand and just smacks the cook to the ground, and then turns back into the corner of the room that you can't see. Bring me someone with steadier hands. And then he looks back looks back intently into the fire. And we see the reverse shot. What's Maria looking through?
I think there's like hung on the wall, not terribly fancy, what looks like a homemade sign that says like "Home is where the hearth is," and it's got like a
just dots in the O.
No, it's got a little picture. It's got a little picture of like a bowl of soup. And there's some like leaks in the soup.
Uh-huh.
Looking at
You're looking through the
eyes
leaks.
in the leek soup.
Yeah, because it's the kitchen. They're not
Your,
going to have
your leeks have got eyes in them.
are they?
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. You move on. You don't move on. You stop, and Beatrice, you're like, Maria. And then you have to actively force her away.
Well, if anything, if the light's got out, I shake her like an actual, like I would do with a
it does brighten up like a little bit.
See?
And you shove Maria forwards and continue down the passageway, which then, after it's led down, curls back up around the other side of the building. You think you must be, and there's a staircase that goes up. and using the map as best you can. It doesn't map these tunnels, simply the building itself. You take a couple of turnings, because these passages do branch off in other directions, and you continue as best you can on a course towards Confronting Kel Morton's study, the final destination of the beams of moonlight that you have been articulating. But before you arrive there, there is one more little opening, because everyone's got to have one. And I think, Beatrice, you pause, and everyone else has been looking through the peepholes. Why shouldn't I? And you peer through, and you see a bedroom. It's really lovely. There is a sort of large, like, 4-posted bed with like little sort of satin kind of coming down the side, and sort of beautiful patterns all over everything. It's unlit. You can only really see it vaguely from the green, faint green light that's being cast through the holes you're looking through. But what you're able to see without too much difficulty is the layer of dust on everything in this room. It's all has not been moved. There's like a hairbrush upturned on a like a little dressing table. There's a jewelry box, and you can see like the hairbrush is turned upwards. The jewelry box is open. Like it doesn't look like it's perfectly presented. It looks like it has been left exactly as it was. Yeah, and you would guess a lady's bedroom.
He's left it as well, when she passed away, he's left it as such. Must love her.
And just to break that moment of solemnity, two-shot, what is Beatrice looking through?
Of course, it's a massive, one of those massive F-off, like, Renaissance style with just lots of people in it, but my eyes are specifically the weird-looking dog that has a face.
I knew you were going to say that. I don't know how I knew, but I knew you were going to say that.
Those medieval dogs that just look like they're possessed.
They're just people. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, like a weird, bizarre, like lapdog in
Human
the foreground
face.
with a human face.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks oddly just like you.
Yeah,
I think.
it really does.
And you step away and push Maria onwards. You arrive at what you think must be the entrance to Kel Morton's study, and here you do also find a little pair of eyes to look through. And peering in, you see a room. There are a couple of candles lit on a big desk, right sort of at the back of the room, the big high-backed chair behind it. And you don't see any moonlight entering this room at this moment. But what you do see in one corner, so the study is actually quite large. There's even sort of one corner is taken over completely by these sort of huge bookshelves. There is a grand piano in one corner of this study. That's all you can really see from your tiny little vantage point through whatever it is you're looking out of.
Oh, ingenues, I think this is it. I think we have found the prize.
How do we go through the wall?
I punched the wall.
Yeah. Thank you, Maria.
Yeah. You just start hitting your fist goes through whatever it is you've been looking through, and then you start the kind of, it's a little bit more sort of Kill Bill, like there's not a lot of room in here, so it's very much the kind of Kill Bill 1-inch punching the wall to try and break it. And I think after a few thumps of Maria's fist, Joshua will say, maybe if we all go together, throw our shoulders into this.
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! Bam! And you all kind of thump into the wall, and like there's this moment where you all just crunch, and then there's a sort of splintering noise, and then an entire panel of wood just into the room, with a tearing of wallpaper and the sort of thudding of ornaments, and you assume paintings.
Can I add that like the picture that we saw before it fell down was just of the Kel Morton family, but we are all in the same positions as the Kel Mortons are.
Or alternatively, you've all punched through the face of the dead brothers.
Yeah.
So there's just Kirkland and Wilfram left.
Exactly.
Yes.
Pumps forward,
falls down, and there we are.
And you all sort of land in the room on your faces.
I land slightly on Joshua.
Sure. It's an accident.
It's an accident.
Absolutely an accident.
So clumsy.
Everyone okay? He helps you up.
Yes, thank you.
Goes to help Maria up as well.
Oh, my face!
Now is a good time. Now, do it now.
I'm sorry about the scratch.
Carry on.
Had I known
She uses her face for fire.
that you were all here on similar business as me, I would not have been so rash. So apologize for throwing a knife first and asking questions later. I'll aim to be more interrogative in future.
That's very good, Joshua. You're doing very well.
Don't know what that means.
Thanks.
I don't either, but wasn't it?
Sounded good. Apology accepted.
Great. Helps you up.
Don't.
Are you all waiting? Are you all waiting to be helped up? Just out of interest.
I guess.
I'm just look. I don't want to listen to you.
It's like,
I'm just sat on the ground, like, again, I'm just going like,
yeah, no, like he's not forgotten you. He'll absolutely, absolutely help
if
you
he
up as
doesn't
well.
help Beatrice, I don't want him. So
No. Look, we've all. I was going to reference a Spice Girls song.
if
there,
you
but
want to be
let's
my
move
lover,
on.
you gotta go with my friends. Yeah, you gotta help up my friends.
Yeah, he absolutely. That's a reference for the kids.
For the 1800s, yes.
Oh boy.
Enjoyed that. Check out our
Right,
Space Nerds.
Made myself feel old. Yeah, he absolutely helps you up as well, Beatrice. Dusts himself down. Right. So, where's the moonlight? Looking around the room. Eleanor, I think you spot it, having encountered one of these things already. You notice there is a similar looking sort of iron thing above the look, honestly, Eleanor, you could walk to the door and reach it.
Joshua, I don't think I can reach.
Let me allow me. He steps past you, reaches up and turns it himself. But this time there's, rather than just the sort of gentle grinding of a metal object rotating over another metal object, as it turns there's a click, and you hear the sound of shutters, like click, 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 and it's angling the, and you realize the moonlight is being like shot into the room in a beam, and then a beam, and turning, you look towards the piano, and the light is hitting 3 notes.
Right.
G sharp, C sharp, E, G sharp, C sharp, E.
So, should we play them, or did we have? Did you said something about blood?
Blood's for the next bit. This bit is just playing things, I think.
Well, I wonder if it's a chord.
Yes. We
Okay.
play the notes, right?
But yeah, all at the same time. Never mind.
Is it one at the time, one after the other? Is it all at the same time?
I think it's at the same time.
Right.
We could try
Okay, well.
all together, one each. I'll take C sharp.
G sharp was the other one.
E.
I'll
And
take E, yeah.
I'll take that black one, whatever you said it was.
Yes.
And I'll watch the door. And
Do you want to lock the door so no one
Make
can
sure
come
it's
in?
locked. It should be locked, but you got the
No,
keys.
that's good thinking, Eleanor. And he reaches into his pocket, pulls out the butler's ring of keys, and locks the door.
It wasn't
Which, to be
locked this
fair,
whole
now that I
time.
was thinking about
Jesus
it was
Christ.
probably locked this whole time.
Have you
But
just
it is
unlocked
funnier if
it?
it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's yeah.
Which one did you
Yeah,
just do?
okay, yeah. Make sure it won't open.
Yeah.
He goes
Just
back.
put
He
a
like
portal.
he's like, oh no, wait, hold on, and he goes back, and then forward, and then does
How
it a
do
few
you know
more
which
times,
one?
and it's like, I think that's fine.
Do we need to check your work?
No, I know how to lock a door.
Okay,
I'm a functioning adult.
good. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, ladies. Ding.
Quick one.
You play all three at the same time.
Yes. Chord.
This chord rings out, and nothing happens.
Fuck. Okay, right. One at a time.
Okay.
G sharp, go.
Yep.
C sharp,
I
go.
don't know what
You
the
G
hell the
sharp.
names of the
You
words.
G sharp. You okay? Okay,
Black
Maria,
one.
go.
Oh right. Shit,
I'll
that's me.
go. And then now you.
E.
We do it as the moonlight hits them.
Oh, is it
Very
a time
wise.
thing? Okay.
I feel
Well, the
like
moonlight already hits hitting all of them.
But
no,
it's
it's
hitting
doing
them all
like
at...
doom, doom,
Oh.
doom. So we're going ding, ding, ding. Whatever those notes are.
Oh, G
You
sharp,
go
G
in, seek.
sharp.
Look.
I think
I'm
we
gonna
know the
guess you
puzzle,
guys-
It's just hard to explain.
Absolutely.
minutes
I'm gonna
going through
guess you
various
guys
different
manage eventually to do this. G sharp, C sharp, E.
But it is very important that we are all doing it, not one of us just trying to do it. We're all
Yeah.
individually
1,
pressing a
2,
note.
3. 1,
It gets to
2.
a point where I go E, 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 E.
Yeah. No, no. Ding, 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 ding.
Um, Eventually, you manage to play the first 3 notes of Moonlight Sonata in a sequence, which sorry to this is obviously probably should have waited till after. It's on the playlist you're using for this.
It is.
Is it
And
actually?
I didn't know it was going to
That's
be.
cute.
And
Yeah.
anyway, it's pretty cool. Anyway, sorry guys, breaking the
I want to
immersion.
hear it
You've
now,
got to
I
heat
need
the
to
immersion. And yeah, you play the first 3 notes and then stand back, and there is a little echo, and then the notes play themselves, and they play themselves again, and that rolling 3-note kind of starts to just
Occult.
the piano just kind of plays itself,
Haunted
um,
piano.
and up behind Kirkland Kel Morton's desk, behind the high-backed chair, a section of the wall pops open on a hinge and slides open. It's a full, you realize as you walk around the side of it, it's not just a little hatch, it's fully door-sized, like goes right to the floor and opens up onto a full length mirror in a strange frame. It's this odd kind of bluish metal of some description, and the designs on it are kind of twisted and strange, and the more you look at them, the more they seem to sort of shift, and the sort of patterning on them doesn't seem to stay one thing for very long. But the mirror itself stands, although as you kind of walk over and approach it and take a look at it, and indeed as is kind of difficult to do when looking at a mirror, looking at yourselves in it, there is something strange about your reflections. They're just slightly off.
This. Haunted piano. Haunted mirror. Burn 'em all.
Okay, is it blood time, Maria? Is
Director
that
clock.
who's? I mean, I don't. I'll. It's fine. He reaches back into the jacket.
Oh,
Some of us are
Just be
already
careful.
bleeding.
yes, I'm
Very
bleeding
much.
a little already. So
I think you. Sure. Yeah. If you. I mean.
dab a bit from my cut.
So
Just like-
sexily with a handkerchief.
Yeah,
It's
yes, yes, yeah. Yeah, no, I just sort of get my finger in it and just go like,
like, oh no, that's
there
not.
we go.
you
I just clear it on the mirror.
roughly sort of try and work a
With my
finger
wound,
into a
yeah.
wound, kind of like
I kind
a
of
lot of the
squeeze it a
blood
bit
there.
to try and get the blood.
To be
to,
fair, like
come
a
back.
lot of it had kind of dried over the
Yeah.
last few
Mm.
little while, so you reopen
Yeah,
it.
Oh,
It's either that or make a new wound, isn't it? Like, it feels better.
Hey, it's very practical. And then you smear a finger down the mirror.
You
And
said to Joshua and go, stay behind me, I'll keep you safe. So I'm like,
the
so gross.
mirror ripples, and the surface of it flickers, shimmers, and your reflections swim away. As they do so, they are kind of twisted into these horrible shapes, but they're gone very quickly. And suddenly before you is a tunnel that starts at the mirror itself, this kind of shimmering with a hazy image of like a corridor, but it's hard to see from this side. And yeah, Eleanor, you reach out, and yeah, there is no surface now. There's just an opening.
right.
And you can like look round the back of the mirror and see that there's a wall.
Oh.
Well, I guess we're going in. Is there any light in there?
Yeah, seems to be. It doesn't seem to be coming from a source. It's just you can see in. Yeah.
All right, off we
Here
go.
we go. I'll go through first.
Don't
and just
like
see if
it.
it like stops when I go through.
You tentatively step through, Eleanor, and look back, and you see the others.
Oh.
Doesn't seem to have
Can you see
tapped
me?
you.
She's gone.
Yeah.
No, you're fine.
Beatrice!
Sorry.
Not now.
Sorry. I was trying to lighten the mood.
Oh,
Anyway,
bad.
well, we just had the thing with the piano, and now you smeared blood from your boob on the. Anyway,
Not my boob, it's sort of from my shoulder clavicle area.
your bosom, yes.
Sexy
Bosom,
clavicle.
yes, my sexy clavicle.
Anyway, I just thought. Anyway, lead on.
Right, are you coming? You're
Yes,
going
yeah, we're coming.
Yes, okay.
All right. Into the
Right.
green mirror.
Joshua, I don't need you to come through because, you know, I'm my own independent person. But if you wanted to.
I understand that. This is, it's why I came here. So
Sure, yes.
if you don't mind, I'd like to tag along.
I would be more than happy with that.
Excellent. He reaches into his jacket again, comes out with a pistol, and then down to his belt and comes out with another knife. Don't know what we're going to find in there.
That's nice.
And he brings up the rear, unless somebody forces him not to. And you all step through.
Mm-hmm.
As you all kind of come through, you see the kind of shimmering image of a corridor coalesce into a wood-paneled corridor. It's very strange, though, because the floor, the walls, and the ceiling of this corridor are all the same wood paneling that you would only likely find on a wall. So it does have this odd, surreal feeling to it.
Mm-hmm.
And the further down it you walk, you can't see anything out. There's no windows. There's just this wooden corridor. But the further down it you walk, gaps start appearing between the panels, and the corridor just kind of ceases to exist. You continue walking along the panels under your feet, but the paneling on the walls and the ceiling, just as you walk, just begin to open out onto a distance incalculable. There is no limit to the space you find yourselves in. These carved wood paneled surfaces are like splintering away into fractal patterns. There's stairways spinning under canopied ceilings, and the distance here is like looking up at the night sky. It is just vast. There's balustrades and floorboards and beams that are like spiraling into complex patterns. You spot a mirror of the grand piano from Kel Morton's study floating in a circle of these sort of coiling ironwork like stairwell rails, and it's like somebody took all of the elements that you find in this house, exploded them, and then rearranged them in these bizarre patterns. And as you're kind of lost in this, like anything you've seen in the manor tonight is represented here. You see the taxidermy, like these weird spirals of animals, the chairs, the dining tables, like these bizarre fans of cutlery kind of spinning through the air. And you continue walking on this kind of pathway. And before too long, your attention is drawn down, although there isn't really an up or a down in here. It's only being dictated by the fact that you're walking along these wood panels. Down below you, you see... I'm gonna... Right at the center of all of this is a billowing shape, this bizarre mix of flesh, eyes, teeth, hair, just coiling, spooling, unspooling, shifting in this like mesmerizing patterns, although it itself is hideous. And dwarfed by this shape, it's almost like this enormous cone or funnel above Lord Kel Morton himself. Down below you, standing on what looks like a chunk of stone, on the center of which is some kind of altar. He has a butcher's knife in one hand, and he is hacking apart a corpse. Looks like someone wearing a servant's uniform. He's just hacking this corpse apart, just thunk, thunk, this huge butcher's cleaver.
Very worried
And
about Belsingham for a moment.
from this thing hanging in the air above him, a tongue or thousands of them all coiled together kind of spools out of it and begins to lap the blood from the altar as he cleaves this body apart, and pull these tongues like back up into hundreds of different mouths that are constantly shifting and appearing in different places across this thing. And he brings the cleaver up again and stops and turns around and looks up at you above him. Well, I see you grew tired of the ball. That's understandable. Please, allow me to introduce you to my wife. And the thing above him shrieks and convulses and kind of almost billows out even further, and this noise just assaults your ears as it just roars from a million different mouths. I couldn't save her in the other world. He looks up towards the corridor you just left. So I brought her to this one. I don't see any problem with that. Why I shouldn't be allowed to save my wife. And now you would think to take her from me, would you? After everything I've done to preserve her. No, I think not. And he grabs a chunk of the servant he's hacking apart and throws it towards you as a spray of blood he does so. And the thing above him, Lady Kel Morton, screams and rushes towards you. How would you like to react?
Oh dear. I would like to get out the way.
We dive out the way.
And I would quite like to move Joshua as well. I'd like to sort of attempt to rugby tackle Joshua.
Okay. You're spending your action to save him. Love it. What do you want to roll to do that?
I'd love to roll sleight.
I think that's fair.
To like sneakily get out the way, like acrobatically, kind of like kind of
I
like,
think this is.
I'll try and take his knees out so he falls.
There you
I'll
go.
try and do what Beatrice said and
I
like go
really
to the back
like
of his
you.
knees
Yeah.
so he falls. Yeah.
I think this is risky because you're
Yeah.
being charged at by some sort of monstrosity. But I think your effect is pretty reasonable because mostly, I think, in the sense of saving Joshua, right? Like, and not that you're also trying to get out of the way
I
yourself.
am trying to save
but
myself as well.
It
But
sounds like you're prioritizing him to a certain extent.
I think, yeah, I think
Okay.
she is right
So
now.
let's see how you do.
Confused. Let's see. We've got 2 in this. Okay, 5.
5, perfect. You collide. Well, you kick Joshua's legs out from underneath him, kick the
I
back
just
of his
think you're
knees.
really nice.
Yeah, and then push him forwards, and he slumps down. But as this thing wheels towards you, such is the shape, the ever-changing shape and size of this thing. Part of it barrels towards you, Eleanor, but like other parts of it are also angling towards Beatrice and Maria, and like there is sort of no one place that it can be. But although you do manage to shove Joshua sort of to the ground, but he kind of tumbles and but manages to grab the edge of one of the panels and sort of save himself hanging from the edge of it, looking up at you. And as you're sort of like, I just think you're really nice. A coiled conglomeration of those tongue appendages wraps itself around your wrist, and you start to, as this thing's sort of moving, you'll start to be like pulled away by it. Beatrice, what are you doing?
Cool. Right. I think at this point I go, I'm not hiding anymore. I'm going to tear my skirts off. So I'm just in my petticoats. I'm going to step out of my shoes, and then as like a limb is coming towards me, I'm going to jump on the limb and.
It's like, because you didn't want to make an attack, you're
Yes.
hoping to do a some sort of non-combat based acrobatic
I
feat.
don't know what you're talking about.
Could
but
be
yeah,
anything.
pretty much.
So please do so.
Cool. Yeah, I feel that this is a slight, and yeah, I'm gonna try. Yeah, use my non-acrobatic skills.
Amazing.
It is. I feel it's desperate. This right. That's. I might fall otherwise. So
It does feel slightly desperate.
I will say.
But is it?
I'm
I
gonna
don't
say
know.
I will absolutely say running along one of this thing's ever-changing limbs that could just become something else or some different shape any second.
Yeah.
I think that absolutely counts as a desperate action.
Sweet.
But I'll put your effect at finding the core of this thing. I'll put that at a reasonable, unless you've got something you want to add.
No, I was just gonna say, because I do have a lesser effect. Oh, I guess you
You up the effect. Yeah. Well, great. Then let's make that a superb.
No. Sorry. Sorry. I've got a bit of I've got injury from last time, so that's why I'm thinking I might not.
Do you have both points
I
of
don't,
minor?
no,
Then you
no.
don't have that yet.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you need to fill both boxes before you get the effect.
All right. Cool. All right. So this is. Yep. I'm just rolling 2d6 and hoping for the best. Okay. One was a 1. Sod that.
Ooh.
It's a 4 is the highest one though. So.
Okay, 4's okay.
Lovely.
4's okay.
You leap up as a sort of sheet of this creature sweeps out, and you realize sort of the edges of this fanning shape of the creature you realize the edge of it is made up of like thousands and thousands of very pointed human fingernails, like the tips of 1,000 sort of quite dainty hands, but the nails are sharp and they sweep towards you. You leap, land on top, and then rush forward as fast as you can. And I will say, for a moment, as you're charging forward, you see, as all these shapes are kind of pulling and moving, there is something at the core of this thing. There is something in and amongst all of these kind of strange, like fractaling aspects of this creature. You see for a second a curled up feminine form behind, like what looks genuinely behind what looks like a sheet of translucent skin. Like almost cocooned within it for a second, and then other shapes kind of spin across it. And what I'll say with the mixed success there,
Yep.
Beatrice, is as you're running forward, you realize the sheet that you're running across starts to close.
Oh! Speed up, speed up.
It just starts to fold in on you, and you see all of those sort of nails turn inward and start to close like a bear trap.
Like a horrific
you.
Venus flytrap of some sort. Yeah. Oh,
Maria, what are you doing?
When you were talking about things appearing and disappearing, do you mean in quite like an insubstantial way, like a bit that will be physically present at one point isn't at another point?
It's more like they just move and shift and become something else.
Okay,
it's like it's just constantly shifting and changing and morphing rather than like disappearing and reappearing.
Yeah. Okay.
It's all weird and it's all very organic, even when it scrim.
I am going to take a run up, leap off the corridor onto Lady Kel Morton, pulling out a meat hook from my bag, jabbing it into one of the tongues.
Amazing.
And then holding on to the end of it with one hand to keep myself attached.
Absolutely.
As she moves.
Incredible. Amazing stuff. That is absolutely I think we can go desperate. I think this is absolutely a desperate action. But I think, hey, what you've ascertained is even if it's shifting constantly, this thing does appear to be made largely of meat. So a meat hook is the perfect tool. So I'd say your effect is certainly reasonable.
Rolling brawn. Yeah, no, okay, no. 4. I got a 4.
4, mixed success? Okay.
Yeah.
You leap, Maria, bring the meat hook down into the side. Hard to say if it's the side, a part of this thing. And you do hear, whether it's gratifying or not, it probably isn't, it shriek again as the meat hook lodges in and kind of drags down, and blood does kind of spurt from the wound. Interestingly, as you're kind of holding onto it, you see like the patch of it around where your meat hook has gone in, almost like solidifies, like becomes less malleable at this point around the wound that you've made. But the blood itself doesn't, as it spurts out, it doesn't obey gravity. It kind of, some of it falls down, some of it falls up, some of it sort of starts to evaporate in the air, and all kind of, it has every reaction a liquid could have in one moment. Like parts of it freeze, parts of it become gaseous, and just, it's absolutely bizarre. But you drag a wound down the side of this thing, and it does shriek. However, as you're hanging from it one-handed, I think in this moment, Maria, I think you don't have the full grip, and there is a jolt that threatens to dislocate your shoulder. So feel, when you have a second, that second level of first level harm, please.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Big rolls from now on.
Yes.
I got to dash off for a sec and deal with Toddler Nightbot, but I should be back.
No worries.
Absolutely
Cool.
fine.
Yeah.
You go.
So, Eleanor, jump back to you.
Hello. Yes. Right. Okay. You're fine. Where Lord Kilmartin is like down.
He is.
But is there a way, I think, to get
There
down?
are so many things. Not obviously, there's Lady Kel Morton, which is like a whole other thing, but there's so many shifting like pieces of the manor and weird, like coruscating patterns of wood and metal. There isn't a path, but every now and then things line up in a way that, and I mean, you watch this blood kind of spray out in a way that doesn't make an enormous amount of sense in a sort of gravitational sense.
Okay.
So I think
It's quite
the only way is to try, I think.
Yes,
you
I
want
think she's
to
going
try and get to Kel Morton.
Yeah, she's going to try and get down to Kel Morton.
Come on.
So
Eleanor.
she's going to start like jumping onto things and then like trying to leap onto another one and
Parkour.
like trying to like manifest Granius like in herself and be like
Ooh.
hoo, and like imagine she's Granius flying from like tree branch to tree branch.
Amazing.
You say carpe diem, Kel Morton to yourself.
Carpe that man. I expect you'll want to roll for that.
I mean, I think so.
Would
Yeah.
you accept slight?
I would accept slight.
I appreciate
I think this is risky.
Yeah.
But I think your effect is pretty reasonable right now.
I think I might take the extra 2 stress
Mhm.
to go and get like
Brilliant.
a owl.
Yeah,
as
fill
I-
up your suspicion clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be suspicious as you want right now. That's 2 6s, baby. Yeah. These are
Critical
good
success.
days today.
You take a couple of. I mean, you only really have seconds. And I think maybe for a moment you do sort of glance down to where Joshua is like hanging off the edge. He's starting to pull himself up, and he looks up at you, sees you, and just goes, "Go, I'll be fine."
Yes.
And you you howl and rush forwards, and begin to sort of jump from one piece of furniture sweeping through the air to a bizarre collection of banister rails coiling around themselves like a snake, and you leap, land on the frame of a painting as it kind of comes
So
by.
cool. Oh my God.
And then you make another jump very close to where Kel Morton is now. He's watching you as you come, and you vaguely realize you're kind of distracted at this moment because you're trying not to fall into infinity right now.
Yeah.
But you can see he is clutching something, and he's got the cleaver in his right hand. His fist is closed over something in his left hand, and you can't hear him, but he's muttering something.
I think I've got my like knife between my teeth.
Fucking knife right
Yes,
between.
your huge
Yes,
knife.
you do a big howl and then and you leap to make like the last but one jump you'll need to sort of make it to the platform that he's standing on, and you misjudged it.
With 2 6.
And the piece of wood that you were aiming for sweeps out from under your feet, and then there's just nothing. And Eleanor, for a second, your heart just leaps up into your throat, and that sensation of falling. And then suddenly something grips your shoulders. And you're lifted for like up and then dropped to your sort of feet. And you hear the faint screech of an owl kind of echoing in this infinite space. But you don't see one. It's like this, it's like you're hearing it from like a distant room. It's muffled and strange and not on this plane with you, but you are borne aloft by something, and you land in front of Kel Morton with a knife in your teeth. And he's brandishing his cleaver.
Lord Kel Morton, lovely party, and
and the two of you lunge into fantastic. Eleanor, we jump back. Oh, sorry, Beatrice. We jump back to you as the terrifying flesh Venus flytrap is closing around you. What are you doing?
Great. If I can see the sort of opening at the top, I want to do like sort of parkouring off the wall, but like all the way up to burst out the top. Yeah, yeah. The wall
Incredible.
Climbing of all video games, as we all know, from the 18th century, and I will pop out the top like a horrific burst pimple. And use my momentum to get closer to the bit I saw.
You'll continue. You're not making an attack. You're just trying to keep.
I need to get
to
this bit. Yes,
absolutely.
As much as I can do. Yeah, so I will do that.
Marvelous. What would you like to roll?
Great question. I feel like
does sound pretty desperate. Does sound pretty acrobatic. Doesn't sound like it's combat.
Weirdly.
So, listen, you used all your stress. You don't have any resources left. I don't blame you.
No.
I
I
absolutely
definitely
go for it.
I think the only thing I would possibly do is, because obviously I've now removed my horrific hoop skirt, is that my tail is helping me balance to get all the way up, so I get a +1 effect. But I do think I do think it's slight still, because it's like trying to I'm trying to get
Mhm.
through this place. I'm not trying to use force or anything like that.
Yep, I think with absolutely desperate, but with your tail and your other abilities, I think we're desperate but superb effect. I think you're
We'll find
Yeah.
out. Is this the last we see of Beatrice as the thing closes around her? Yeah, just eaten.
Yeah.
That's a 5 and a 6.
Hey, absolutely incredible. You just start climbing. You know, you're attempting to get there via sprint, and you realize that there's so much of this thing, like it doesn't, there isn't really an end point that you could get to except for above you.
Yes.
So you abandon the sprint forwards and just start to like leap up, hop, 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 and like moving quickly, dexterously enough that you're avoiding these sharp, sort of bladed fingernails almost that are looking to crash on either side of you. And you leap up, and then as you pop out of the top, there's like midair, there's like half a second where you look down and you see your tail is still trailing down behind you as the mouth closes, and then like Indiana Jones style, you just like whip, like flick it up and it slams shut. And you sort of, as it slams shut, it kind of creates, as it's closed, it sort of creates this peak. There's then a slide that goes down the other side.
Yes,
So you
exactly.
rush to like slide down towards
Yeah, I go on my front, like super slow slide. Woo!
yes,
Slide
you
down.
you luge down the side of this eldritch abomination, and find yourself like sliding down towards where you can still see through the sort of coiling mass of limbs and eyes and hair and teeth, the shape of someone, this feminine shape cocooned within some sort of fleshy prison. We'll jump back to Eleanor. Kel Morton, he raises his cleaver as you pull the knife from your teeth and move towards him. You see him. He's not bringing the cleaver towards you. He's bringing that hand up and opening it. And as he begins to open it, you see like darkness start to spill out from his hand, sort of tendrils of which begin to like reach towards you.
Good. Can I try and cut his hand off then?
Absolutely. The hand that's doing magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds like a plan.
That seems like the move here. None of that, thank you. I'll just
Go for it.
Go, oh, shink.
I think that's desperate, but you're armed with a very large hunting knife. And while he is a solid gentleman, he's not the young man he used to be. So I think that's desperate, but I think your effect is pretty damn reasonable.
Does it have to be brawn?
It doesn't have to be, but if you want to pitch me on something,
I would like to pitch you on. Well, I'd love to pitch you on wit, but I don't think that's fair. Oh well, okay.
I would say you're less likely to instantly sever his hand if you don't use brawn.
Yeah.
I'm also much less likely to get a good roll.
You never know. Like, what are you thinking?
Well,
I've
got decent. What's that? Sorry.
You got any stress left?
No. Well, I've got one slot left. So I'm trying to hold that until the very end now.
Checks out.
But okay, let me pitch. Less like to sever the hand. I would like to sever the hand. Okay, no. Can I pitch you on sleight? In that she isn't about strength, she's about like a very sharp object and how quickly she moves. Dancing is one of the things, and I think it's her like nimbleness to like sort of dodge the meat cleaver and sort of come up like in a kind of like swift action. Rather, it's not the strength she's putting behind it; it's how sharp her knife is and the fact that she brings it at the right angle.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Boom. 2 dice. 4 and a 5.
4 and a 5. Okay. You lash out with your blade as he opens his hand and darkness kind of leaps forth to grasp you. You manage to meet his like his wrist with your blade, and there is a slice, and he does and his blood now kind of begins to coalesce and reacts bizarrely with the air in this strange space, and he hit that hand, the darkness that's coming out towards you, recedes, and he.
Naughty.
And then the cleaver just comes down on you, and I think you do manage to kind of get yourself out of the way, but he does end up like slicing kind of roughly down
My dress.
down the other side, like the other arm that wasn't cut by I've completely forgotten his name. What was the son who?
Twatface. Blandforth.
Branforth.
Yeah.
Slices down the other side. Do you have any harm yet?
I've got one. So.
Then fill that up, I think.
Yeah. Okay, I'm on last effect on harm.
As he slashes on you.
Your dress is defying gravity currently. So there's no...
It's very strapless now, and it's very ahead.
The shoulders are bare. So,
Okay, Beatrice. You're luging down the side of an eldritch horror.
Of course, why wouldn't it be? Yeah, and I'm gonna get to the bottom, try and skid to a halt in front of this the translucent thing,
Mm-hmm.
and knowing that I saw something in here, I'm gonna try something, in which I sort of go, oh, Lady Kel Morton, I wish we met under better circumstances, but I have to tell you that men ruin your life, and I know you would not want this for you. And I take off my mask at this point. My father conducted some terrible, terrible experiments on animals and people, and I don't want that to happen to anyone else. And I want you to make a choice for who you want to be, whether you wish to pass on into the next life or be this. And I'm going to I have an item that says a ghastly image in a locket.
Ooh.
And I want to pitch it to you, Pip, that actually the locket just has a mirror in it, because the ghastly image, when I look into it, is of my face. And then I want to turn the locket to this creature so it sees itself.
I love it.
Fantastic. I do still want you to roll something.
I know.
All dice you own.
Yes.
What would you like to roll? I think I'm gonna say right now, I before you set your which one you want to use, I will say your position is absolutely desperate because you have stopped on this thing that's actively trying to kill you to talk to it.
Yeah.
So I think if things go wrong, they go not great.
Yeah, no, that is very very fair.
Are you thinking wit or slight?
I was thinking will, in the sense.
Will? Oh, sure. Yes.
Yeah, but I think this is like a desperate thing, because it's like I saw this feminine figure in there, and I just thought I will try. So I use the locket to sort of hopefully help. We'll see.
Oh well, then in terms of using will, then I will say I think your effect goes from limited to a reasonable with the use of the locket, because I think you're making this much more persuasive.
Oh, all right, 2d6. Okay, there was a 1 in there, but we'll ignore that for the 5 that was in there.
Yes, ignore that.
Okay, you slide down, skid to a halt, say your piece, pull the mask, present the locket, turn it towards. I think as you're talking, you can sort of hear and feel things coiling up behind you and kind of closing in as this creature reforms itself to attack you. But as you start speaking, you can still see faintly through this strange sort of mess of physical form this cocooned person within, but around it, as you start talking, you start seeing more and more eyes sliding into being and regarding you, and you turn the locket towards them with its little reflective surface. 3 things happen.
Sweet. Firstly,
the creature screams again. Although I would say it's shattering, it's piercing, it's terrifying, but there is pain and sorrow in it in a very different way to when Maria meat hooked it with a meat hook. That's the first thing that happens. The second thing that happens is something punches through one of your shoulders, just like thunk, like just thuds into your shoulder, and you see it's like a dagger made of bone and fingernails, and has just like punched through your shoulder and then pulls itself out, giving you that second level of first level harm, or going up into second if that takes you into second. Where are you right now?
Just fully
Just
first
complete
level.
first level.
Yeah.
Takes you into first level of harm. However, as it retracts almost instinctively, you see that shape inside the cocoon of skin, like that's just kind of floating. You see it like twitch and move like a baby in the womb. It just kind of reacts, and a leg like flinches. It reacts to you in this moment. Sharmini, are we cool to jump to Maria, see what Maria's doing?
Yeah, what is Maria doing?
Maria, you've just had your arm jolted extremely hard as you're hanging from a meat hook on the back of this creature. Eleanor is down below you fighting Lord Kel Morton. And I don't know that you can really see Beatrice right now, but you're fairly certain Beatrice is also aboard this creature in some way. What would you like to do?
What about Joshua?
Joshua has pulled himself up onto one of the wood panels and looks like he's about to do something. But you can absolutely utilize him if you would like to.
No, I just wanted to glare at him suspiciously, just in case he hurts my friend. But it seems right now. But I'm keeping an eye. But I'm slightly distracted.
Yeah.
I hanging on with one arm. I would like to see if I can get into the creature, like how in I can get.
Sure.
You know, like
okay.
It's got all these bits. And
I mean, you've made a hole in it.
Like, yeah, small hole. Like I want a person-size hole. I want to get in to Lady Kel Morton. I want to find it. Like, make.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it has mouths. They like move around a lot and kind of shift and reform.
Horrible sentence. Sometimes it has mouths.
Thank you. I'm quite proud of it.
Yeah. No, that's good. I found a tongue. I will. Oh God, I will take a deep breath and try and like twist myself.
Time it to leap into one of the mouths.
Leap into a mouth.
Okay. Incredible. Are you trying to like hook in on the other side as well, or are you continuing?
I don't need the meat hook if I'm inside it, because that was just.
I'm
not going to fall off, am I?
I guess I'm just trying to ascertain whether you're trying to do any further harm to the creature.
Right
no, okay.
Getting in there.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What do you want to roll to jump inside a monster? This is absolutely a desperate action.
Yeah.
You got it.
I'd like to roll brawn for the athletics of sort of doing that sort of like flip off and
I think that's
there.
very, very fair.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll my brawn. It's a 4 again. I can only roll 4s. So.
You got any stress you wanna spend for an extra dice?
Oh yeah, go on.
You could
then.
do that.
I shall use my 2 stress and roll 1 again and see what happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shall we roll?
So we'll keep the 4 rides. It's the highest that you end up with.
Four.
So we've got a 4 in the bank.
Got a 4.
We'd love a 6. We'd love a 6.
Wouldn't we? That was 6.
Hell yeah.
Get in there.
6. Dangling painfully, like the impact did not quite like jolt your shoulder like out of its socket, but it was close. Dangling painfully from this meat hook, you see the sort of a part of the creature kind of swoop around and underneath you, and you see mouths. I think this is the moment when it makes that mournful scream from Beatrice, showing it an image of itself, and in order to scream, it opens many mouths along one sort of shifting like flank of it that is coiled up underneath you, and seeing these mouths open, you just let go of the meat hook, and unseen, I think, by anyone except maybe Joshua, Maria Morsock just goes whoop, and just vanishes into a mouth, which then ceases to exist. Just shifts away into something else. Okay, Maria, you land softly and warmly within the you can sort of see through the skin of this thing, but the interior is kind of shifting as well, although from the outside all of these transformations are strange and bizarre, and they all happen quite fast and fluidly, whereas from within, while the space around you is shifting, it's slower and all the sound outside is very muffled. There is a weird peacefulness inside this thing, and as you kind of arrive and stop, you do hear boom, 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 beating of some monstrous heart.
Can I breathe?
Yeah.
He was like, oh no, you're also dying.
Oh, you do.
I did say I took
it's
a deep
your
breath
own. It's your
first,
own
so I thought,
heartbeat.
like,
And it
yeah,
settles down when you die.
like, I would like to do some exploring round, see where I can get to. I like further in.
You would
Keep it going.
towards the heartbeat.
I feel like I don't have a lot of geographical.
It is the only kind
Yeah.
of you begin to like, you're like wading. It's kind of is the only way I can sort of describe it, really, and kind of forcing your way through. And it is strange because when you come up to obstacles, often you kind of touch and move, and then they'll shift aside into some other form, and new little tunnels are kind of opening up in this thing all the time and moving. But you move through it. Amazing. Eleanor, let's jump back to you down on the stone platform with Lord Kel Morton, who's just sliced the other side of your dress, and to be fair, less importantly, your arm.
The dress is going to fall.
You see as he's standing, you see from the wound you've just given him on his hand, his left hand, which was summoning some kind of magic, is now hanging, bleeding strangely, limply from his wrist. And he's holding the blade. What are you doing?
I've got my knife like ready to block, basically.
Mhm.
I'm not like going for him. I'm just ready to defend if he's gonna like come for me again. Lord Kel Morton, could we have a conversation, please?
I mean, unless you want to roll a dice on that, he is attacking you.
Okay, no, I'll roll a dice. I'll
Okay.
roll a dice. I would like to roll. Oh shit, Will's bad. Well, I'd like to roll Will.
All right.
Let's see, shall we?
I think your position is desperate, and I think your effect is pretty goddamn limited in this moment, because
I'm
both
also
of your
less- I'm also less
friends,
effect because I've got 2
are
injuries.
Oh, sure. So that's poor. Your effect here is bad.
Come on.
Even if I succeed.
No, if you like, you've basically got to succeed. You've got to
Yes.
hit a 6 here. Is
I'm
basically
never
the.
gonna hit a 6.
You might.
Yeah.
I've got 2 dice and I'm taking.
I'm not
one
saying
away.
nothing. Like the way that the system works, the story will always advance.
Okay,
right?
great. Let's just see,
Oh,
shall we?
I'm just
You got
saying
this.
this.
Come on, Eleanor.
This could
Use your words.
This could go not well for you.
Just show your bosoms. I'm sure it'll be fine.
The lowest of those 2 dice
Yes.
is a 2.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, show them.
Oh, it was it roll 2, take the lowest?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have anything you can do? I don't think you do, right?
No, it's not a claw or a tooth
Any
attack.
stress left?
I've got 1 stress left.
I'll tell you what. If you want to fill your stress count
I
and
would.
take an aberrant behavior,
Yes.
I'll give you 1 more dice. I'll give you an extra dice.
So would that mean I could take the higher dice?
If the dice you roll is higher, yes.
Well,
I'm gonna give you
I have
1
to
more
roll
dice
again.
to roll.
Okay,
Yeah.
So I can't
Otherwise,
take
we're
that
staying
6,
with the
that's
we're
that.
staying
you
with
got
the
the
2.
2.
We got a 2 in the bank. That's what we got.
Come on, Eleanor.
It's a 3. Oh. It's gone up by 1.
Okay. You
If you want to save me, Joshua, that would
You
be
say,
fine.
Lord Kel Morton, can we talk? And he just goes, ah! and like swings his cleaver down.
I'll take that as a no.
You like he's swinging it down like directly at the middle of your head. You manage to sweep your dagger across. you strike the blade, which knocks it off center and simply plants it in your collarbone.
Ow! The clavicle, not the clavicle.
I'm afraid that's level 2 harm for Eleanor.
Just like one of them or a full level 2?
It's just one level of level 2 harm. Sorry, okay. I forgot that it's I've got it now. First level of level 2 harm as this blade sort of thumps into your shoulder.
I'll take it
and I think as Kel Morton's sort of thumped down, you see him like go to yank the blade free, and then there is the crack of a pistol shot, and somebody shoots him in the arm, and he staggers backwards, and you sort of turn and you see like running sort of in a similar way to you did, like jumping from platform to platform with this kind of smoking flintlock pistol in his hand is Joshua, and you hear him shout out, "That's no way to treat a lady!"
I'm an independent woman!
As he's running. You're quite right, sorry, I was excited.
But also thank you very much.
Okay. We'll jump to I'm going to jump back to Maria real quick because we had a little break from Maria being able to do stuff. Maria, you are trying to make your way towards the center of this creature. You push through these kind of ululating folds of interdimensional flesh, and towards this beating heart sound, and pushing aside these weird kind of soft formations, you find yourself in a almost a core where the shifting and the moving has ceased. There's just peace almost in this strange kind of hollow you find yourself in. And you can hear the moving of the limbs and the sounds of the battle from outside, but it's all very, very muffled. But here with you are two things. One, like hanging in the center of this space is a colossal, like person-sized human heart that is beating. And suspended just above that is some sort of feminine shape in a fleshy cocoon. And you think as you look up through the like membrane, you can sort of see the shape of Beatrice on the other side, outside the creature, but close to where this cocoon is. What would you like to do, Maria?
Can I climb up onto the heart?
Yeah, I think so.
Can I find anything kind of gloopy, like some slime, some?
Yeah, I think you find. I think in this moment is when you realise you've been collecting it on your way here. You're literally covered in. You're like, oh yeah, plenty of goop.
I'm gonna take a little bag out of my big bag, sort of empty it into my hand, and mush sulfurous powder into all the gloop.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to smear it onto the point where a vessel enters the heart.
Mm-hmm. And then what?
Do it.
What are you doing, Charlie?
I'm going to... Oh, I should have brought my meat hook, shouldn't I?
Well, you've got other items. I think you have...
I do have other items.
I think you've used your glue, a meat hook, which would mean you have two more, unless that the thing you've just used is one of your items.
It is, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. I'm going to see if I can open the Lady Kel Morton blob, the little human Lady Kel Morton leftover blob. I'm going to...
Okay, so you've smeared something on the heart.
Yeah.
Would you do you want to tell me what it is, or are you gonna
It's
hold
sulfurous
out?
explosive powder.
Cool. So you
Yeah.
get that ready,
Yeah.
and then you
Then I'm
climb
just
up.
taking a
to
little
try
pause, and I'm like,
yeah.
oh. What I do is I take a flint and a striker out of my pocket and look at it, look at the very explosive powder, and then take a small break to go see what that is.
Like, maybe I'm too close right now. I don't.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of as I've described. It's a strange kind of thin. It's like honestly, it kind of resembles a balloon made of translucent human skin.
Can I pop it?
You can certainly try.
Well, that's why I thought I should have brought my meat hook. I would like to try and tear open this flesh.
Amazing. What do you want to roll to do that? You want to brawn it?
I would like to brawn it.
Let's brawn it.
Poor little human body inside, but yeah.
I think it's quite
rip it, you know.
I think it's quite peaceful in here. I don't know that you're fully in a controlled position because you're standing on a giant human heart, reaching up to a flesh balloon, and I'm like, that's weird. I feel like that's risky. The heart's also beating, so it is moving underneath you, so it is you've got to keep your balance. But I think your effect is pretty reasonable. I think.
I'm like trying to keep the explosive powder off my shoe. Like,
I mean, okay, I know it's like you've ticked items off on your sheet, but like, how like pinned up is Maria's hair?
It's true.
My hair?
No, but I mean, like, is there a little hairpin you can take out and?
Oh, I just thought you meant like, how's my hair doing? Is the hair
Right
still
now,
working for me?
It looks great.
I'm in the middle of something, Pip. I'm trying to,
somehow
for practical
being. How dare you ask me how
somehow
I'm
it
having a good
hasn't
hair
been
day?
ruined by all the goo somehow.
Right,
It's looking great.
Got to be a hairpin in here somewhere. Well, there isn't. But I've got one here. So
Let's do it.
Go for it.
I jab the hairpin.
Give me the roll.
And yoink.
Come on.
Oh God. Well, one of them fell off the desk, and the other two are ones. So let's see how this one remaining die goes.
That'll be another one.
It will be another one. Yes.
No.
Right. That would be 3 ones.
3 ones.
That would be
Are you
3
Chamonix, is that a joke?
ones. Is what that would be. That would be 3 ones. 3 ones is what I've rolled. I've rolled.
Pip
Okay.
said, no matter what happens, the
3
story
ones.
progresses.
The story
Without
is
Maria.
absolutely going to progress. Maria, you
Yeah.
reach up with the pin
Yeah.
and just go to make a popping motion, and suddenly you realize there's a moment, and then your feet just aren't standing on anything anymore, and you look down and you realize you're standing in the air above a mouth that has opened in the heart, and you drop like a foot, and then it clamps shut on your legs. So yeah, I think that's where are you at harm wise right now?
I'm on. Oh, actually, I'm on less effect already.
So take a level take one level of level 2,
harm.
please,
Yeah.
as your legs are clamped in a mouth that has appeared on a giant heart.
Ow.
Yeah.
Beatrice, just Maria react to that at all?
Oh yeah. Not as much as I did to.
Not as much as you did when you got your cheek.
my face,
Oh no.
obviously.
Yeah,
But like,
this is like genuine annoyance. Genuine, like, oh, for fuck's sake.
That was my best heels.
Yes.
Yes.
Fine. Then, Beatrice, you hear the telltale sound of Maria Morsock in actual distress.
Being like, oh, for God's sake.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh.
From somewhere beyond this thing in front of you, somewhere within it, in fact, coming from inside.
Oh, Maria, no! Why do you always go off without me? You're always going too close to the anyway. And I there's a moment when I see this creature and I'm like try to like appeal to it, knowing that any action I could do probably will hurt it even more. And I go, my gal pal is in there. I have to rescue her. I'm so sorry, Lady Kel Morton. I'm going to go up and I'm going to use my final hidden object, which out of my hair comes a quill pen that is sharp enough to kill. And I'm just going to stab through the thing and like cut it. And again, just damage anything I can to
Brilliant.
like open a hole in.
Okay. Okay. I think your effect is superb, given that this is a pen that can kill.
Yes.
But you're absolutely in a risky position right here.
Yep. I think it is a brawn as well. I'm getting quite desperate, so it's just
Probably
a single
and
die.
it's not acrobatic, and it is combat.
I guess I could use my tail to do it to get a better effect, but I feel that's a bit cheeky. But yeah, I've only got one die for this, so.
No, you know what?
Ooh,
I'll up your effect. No, I'm going to up your effect because it does say checks involving balance, and this thing's constantly shifting underneath you. So your tail is absolutely helping you balance on this thing.
All right. Still only one die though. So it's a 3.
Okay.
A 1. I was going to scream.
No, I mean it's still bad.
I mean,
it's still
a 3 is the same as a 1.
It's like
it's not the same as 3
worse.
ones.
It's still bad. Yeah.
It's the same as a 1.
Just...
Okay. Okay. You pull this quill pen out from your hair, and stab down. And as you start to sort of drag, something slams into you from behind, shoves you forwards, and you pitch through the hole you've just cut with the pen, and you fall through
less success
into the sort of this weird sort of well inside this creature. You sort of fall down past the heart where Maria is kind of held by the legs by this thing, and you sort of fall down into the bowl kind of shape at the bottom of this space, and I think as you land, the base of the heart, the other end, one top part teeth, bottom half of the heart, you see, as you're sort of righting yourself and trying to turn over, you see like pseudopods almost start to sort of distend from the bottom of this heart, and they whip out and and you realize as they begin to bludgeon you, they're not trying to grab you, they're just slamming into your body over and over again with these tiny little barbed hooks on them that are like slamming in and then hooking in and peeling out and kind of like gouging into you, and that's a level of harm for you, please.
That is absolutely a level of harm.
Meanwhile, back downstairs, Eleanor, Kel Morton has staggered back and thumped into the altar that he was standing on with the sliced up servant on it, and Joshua has arrived next to you on the platform, and he turns towards you, makes eye contact, nods, looks back at Kel Morton. What are you doing?
Well, I've got to take my aberrant behaviour.
You need to do that.
Could I take gleeful cruelty?
Absolutely.
So I'd like to go up to Lord Kel Morton. In fact, I'd like to chuck. This is what I would like to do.
Okay.
I'd like to throw my knife at him. Ideally into the heart, but I'll take any kind of like pinning him back towards where he is with the servant, like pinning him to the table. I would then like to take out my vial of acid that I have as one of my items and stand over him, and then pull another bottle for my fourth and final item, which is a bottle containing the screams of drowned men. And I would like to uncork both, and I would like to shove one in each ear, and be like, I want you to hear all the people that you murdered while you die. And so there's like screaming going on in one ear, and then just acid like,
in the other.
Wow.
Excellent.
That's what I would like to happen.
Amazing. What do you want to roll to make that happen?
Oh, wit. I would love to roll wit. I would like to make a case for anything that isn't brawn.
Okay. I'll take slight for fine motor skills.
Yes.
Such as cramming bottles into the ears of noblemen.
Manipulating. And she's gleeful cruelty, and I feel like it's kind of manipulating to be like, I want you to suffer.
As you flip your knife in your hand to throw, mirroring your action, Joshua Joshua is like holstered the pistol, which would take minutes to reload. Has holstered the pistol, flicks his knife into his hand, nods, and then goes to throw at the same time as you. Take an extra dice.
Yes!
Extra dice.
Come on!
Ooh. Okay, I'm using.
Yep.
Which dice shall I use? Wait, sorry, this is important. I'm
Is
going to
it?
use this one because it's like acid.
Right.
I'm going to use
Use
this
one
one
because it's like
'cause it's
screams.
like. Oh, actually, the pure black one can be like screams.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I think this one is kind of fun. So we'll go with these.
The free drinks.
Risky,
Hydration can-
risky,
can be fun.
superb. I think.
I'm less effect as well. So.
Reasonable then.
Wham! There's a 6 there. There's a 6. It's a 6, a 5, and a 3.
Boom.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Kel Morton has, from the bullet wound, slumped back and kind of dropped down a little bit low, so his shoulders are kind of level with the edge of the altar as he slides down. You and Joshua hurl your knives, one at each shoulder, and both of your blades slam home and like pin him to the stone somehow. Look, physics really doesn't seem to matter here.
A little bit of
And
grout that they get.
yeah, a little ridge that pin him to the stone, instantly rendering like both of his arms completely useless. The cleaver like clatters to the ground, and he looks up at you as you start walking towards him, and he just says, any number of them would have been worth it. They're nothing, you understand, nothing compared to her.
Now I know.
As
Love
he,
makes
like,
you do silly,
vainly
silly
tries
things.
to free himself.
Pop, pop. Oh, wow.
Shots.
You cram a bottle of acid and a bottle of trapped screams into the ears of Lord Kel Morton.
Enjoy.
I
just sort of hold it there.
I don't think I can repeat the sound he makes. It goes from a high-pitched scream to a noise that doesn't sound human anymore. Like a throat-destroying sound. And you watch with a level of gleeful cruelty, Eleanor, as his face just kind of caves in on itself as the acid you've poured into the side of his head just destabilizes the muscle and the bone of his skull, and his head just caves, and that sound lowers to a gurgle, to a hiss, and then to silence.
Stop on my bottle.
And you do hear just very quietly behind you, Jesus fucking Christ.
I just turn around and go, hello.
Hi.
Fun. Right, let's kill this other thing. And I just pull my knife out of his shoulder.
Right, yeah, let's.
And like hand him his knife as well.
He receives it gratefully, and you turn. Back up inside Lady Kel Morton. You both hear this noise. That is very distinct from the sounds that she has been making. And it returns that sound. It begins to kind of wail and scream, and the two of you coiled within it feel yourselves like start getting like thrown around as it begins to lurch and move. Eleanor and you and Joshua, this thing screams and just descends on the two of you. As it sort of like a tidal wave of screaming eyes and mouths and hair and teeth just coming down towards you. As that is going on, Maria and Beatrice, as you're being flung around inside this thing, as the thing starts to scream, the mouth that formed in the heart does release you, Maria, and the pseudopods that were battering you, Beatrice, stop as all of its attention goes towards Lord Kel Morton's killers. What would the two of you like to do?
As I sort of like fall back down to the ground, take the flint and striker out of my pocket again, and I'm going to look at Beatrice and say, "Oh, you should probably go, mate."
What? No, I can't leave you. You're my gal pal.
I know, Beatrice, but I think you should probably go.
You were like one of my first ever friends. stabby.
What were you going to say? Like ever? Like you didn't know any friends?
No,
before?
I had other friends, yeah,
Oh,
but like,
cool.
look,
That's good because I was a bit worried then about like your upbringing and.
well, no, but look, no, I'm not gonna get on my back. I'll spider monkey you up there, and then we'll escape together.
All right, Beatrice.
Yeah.
Let's give it a go.
go
I'm
for
sorry if you explode and that might happen.
This is
That's the risk you take. Just so we're clear.
absolutely.
I'm fully
Please
aware.
sign this waiver.
This waiver, yeah. Fuck, that's what I was gonna say.
But yeah,
all right.
I'll get if Maria's okay, she can get on my back, and I'm just gonna try and scramble up close to the heart, and basically as I'm going up, allow Maria to do like a final.
To ignite the explosive
Yeah.
powder and goop.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm just gonna make a luck roll.
I've got a bit of a.
Oh yeah.
Well, I would just like to say, sort of mechanically.
Mm.
Firstly, I would like to say that on Beatrice's back, I am going to smear her with some weird ointment. Sorry, Beatrice. It's a skincare product. And I would just like to point out that,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I've got the sulphurous explosive powder and the flint and striker. Those are two of my objects
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that I'm using, and I gain an effect to actions involving fire.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. What would you like to roll for this? What would you like to roll for? I assume your aim is at the very least to get for Beatrice to survive. Are you actively trying to get out yourself or not?
Look, the speed at which I think it would be very lucky if we could somehow escape the explosion that we're starting
Mm-hmm.
next to the explosive. But I do have a thick ointment that is, as written, supposed to work on me. But I'm wondering if you'll
Interesting.
permit me to extend that effect to Beatrice instead. It's very smelly, by the way. The odor of which is striking in enclosed spaces.
You're very much in an enclosed space. It's grim.
But it can reduce one level of harm on fire-based attacks.
Oh,
Incredible.
I love
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Maria, if you sort of like tear off the bit of the bodice to put it on, there's definitely way too much back hair. So you're just like,
Oh, it's really hard to smear on hair.
Hey, some people's way too much back hair is somebody else's not enough back hair.
yeah, all right.
So it takes
It's
all
very
types.
well groomed. I don't know what you're talking about. It's fine.
It's hard to smear skincare product when there's no skin.
You managed to yes, as you've got Maria on your back, she's insisting on like you're like, I'm trying to climb, and she's
Oh,
just
see, it's in my
rubbing
eyes.
you down with all of this stuff. Okay, Maria, what are you rolling
Come on.
to light this fire?
Oh gosh, can I make a case for will?
Will,
Um,
as it says, so less
yeah.
about lighting the fire, but what
Yeah.
Will says is for bullying, persuading, and enduring. You are about to get exploded, so endurance would very much be helpful
Useful.
here. So yes, I think
Yeah.
Will would absolutely
Yeah.
be helpful. Do
I
any of
don't
these
think
things
lighting the
have
fire
a-
itself is going to be hard. It's
Yeah.
lighting the fire and
getting out.
surviving.
I agree.
Yes,
that's
the
gonna be hard.
lighting the fire isn't the
Yeah.
difficult bit. You're absolutely
Yeah.
right. Do any of these give you plus dice? No, they do not. Okay, so this
All
is
of them,
absolutely a
unfortunately.
desperate action because you're
Come on.
exploding a heart in a very enclosed space. But I think your effect has been upped considerably. So do you have any?
I have one remaining stress point that I can't use to add a die, but I could use to help someone, I believe.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Well, I'll give you the same.
Yeah.
I'll give you the same bargain I gave Emily. So if
Yeah.
you want to spend that last stress point and take
Okay.
an aberrant behavior, I'll give
Come
you
on.
another dice to roll.
okay, I will take the aberrant behavior. I mean, I feel like I've got to take reckless audacity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
What with all
okay.
the reckless audacity that's happening right now?
Come on.
That's
Which
why I
means
took lethal cruelty. I was like, I want to be
Yeah.
lethally cruel. That sounds great.
that I'm rolling 3 dice.
Come on. Come on, Maria.
It's a 6.
Yeah. No 3 1s this time.
1, 6.
Eleanor, You've turned your wheel. You've turned with your blade. Joshua's turned with you. You hand him his knife. You both look up. This thing is just suddenly the little knives you're holding feel so very small against this like tidal wave of flesh that is sort of poised to crash down on all of you, both of you. And it's not just coming down; it's coming around you. You can't see the space around you anymore. It is wrapping around the two of you as it sort of comes down. And as it's sort of descending, Eleanor, you feel someone just grab hold of your hand.
I grab it back.
And then there is a dull thump and a bright flash of light and a rising sort of explosion in somewhere in the core of this thing. There is a boom, and smoke and fire starts to sort of roil randomly out of all these holes that appear on it, and it shrieks and screams and sort of coils away from you. And you see it just sort of distend into this sort of long coil, and it's now like vomiting smoke and fire out of it. And as it's doing so, it rears up, and you see two tiny figures just flung from the top of it, just spiraling out, like completely like soot blackened, streaming smoke behind them as you realize it is Beatrice with Maria clamped around her as they're just
spider monkey.
and you can hear both of them like as they like wheel away in the air. And yeah, I think you see them come to rest. They sort of crash into this bizarre fractal like pillow fort, almost constructed out of soft furnishings and like dowdy pillows. They kind of land in it. As Lady Kel Morton writhes, screams, begins to burn and tear apart, and you watch her disintegrate as that scream like lengthens and echoes out into infinity and then ceases. And there's a moment of silence in this bizarre space.
Beatrice, Maria, are you alive?
You are both alive.
There's a single thumbs up that comes from the pillow fort.
Okay, great.
Yes, Maria's is very muffled because you've landed on your back, Beatrice. It's fine.
Okay. In which case, cuckoo.
As you guys kind of stand up and take stock, Joshua kind of realizes he's like grabbed hold of your hand, and like he doesn't like pull it away, but he sort of gently lets go of you.
So right, okay.
Job done, I guess.
Yes, there's another thing though, Joshua, that I'm just sort of slowly walking closer to him.
No,
I'll grab him by like the shirt collar, and I will dip him like like people do. I'll just go, I've never kissed anyone before. Is this right?
This is mid dip.
Mid dip.
Technique seems correct. Yeah, that
right. And
this
so
is the first bit, and then
what's the next bit?
He kisses you.
Yay!
From the dip. He has to go up though. He has to sort of. He's got a good core. He just does a little crunch. You guys standing up in your little fractal pillow forts kind of watch this happen, and I'll say now it isn't in response to the kiss, but this strange sort of bizarre interdimensional realm around you does start to collapse in this moment. Like cracks appear in the air around you, and while the space still appears infinite, it's almost like you realize the space around you has just been glass reflecting other images of infinity, and that glass has begun to crack and almost fold in as this infinite space starts to just feel like it's getting smaller and smaller.
You're gonna have to get Eleanor.
Yeah,
Oh no, right.
So, yeah.
Running. Come on.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
All right.
Yeah, you guys leap,
Yeah,
you
move on.
grab Eleanor and like.
What?
you
No,
know-
I cuckooed.
I did the one. Yeah, you pulled out. You do realize that.
yeah. The
uh,
minute she's out, she's like, oh, okay,
no,
yes,
we
we're going.
We should maybe we could pick this up
Yeah,
later.
yeah.
Maybe.
Go,
And-
go.
and
Great.
run,
A lot of
running,
cuckoos run
running.
now.
running.
You charge back towards the corridor and rush down it. As you rush down it, it like, you know, the way in, it opened up. As you rush down, it begins to close in around you, narrowing towards that point where you entered it through the mirror. But behind you, you can hear this sound, almost like plates of glass sliding across each other. The space that contains the blood shrine is crunching in on itself at your heels as you rush through. You make it the sort of last minute and dive through the mirror, landing in a heap, like thumping into Kel Morton's desk and his chair back in the manor. And you all kind of land in a heap, which is mostly fine, except for Maria is covered in goo. So like there's a lot of
jam.
No.
and for a second as you all start picking yourselves up, Joshua turns back towards the mirror. I think, and he sort of starts backing away from it, and you watch as the mirror itself and the space around it
Oh no.
starts folding up. The ceiling starts to shift. It's as if the manor itself is being folded or sucked backwards into the mirror by some immeasurable force.
We go now. Go. Running.
You charge, rushing out of the door.
Get the keys, Joshua.
Yes,
Open the
yeah,
door.
Joshua, it's the door. No, it's fine. I've got it. I'll unlock it.
Was it locked?
Fuck. Oh no, I
How
did.
is it
I did unlock it. It's locked. Shit. And he's
Come
like,
on now.
Unlocked. Look, shit. And he drags the door open. You burst out into the corridor, rush down across, like close to the balcony towards the stairs.
Melsingham!
En masse.
Melsingham!
Yeah, calling out for Melsingham. You don't see him. You guys kind of screaming and running. You hear down from the ballroom just below you, off to your side, off the balcony. You hear the soldiers like call up. There they are, and they turn, and there is a volley of rifle fire.
No!
At the balcony as you guys are running. Yeah, you sort of cover yourselves, bullets kind of ping in the air around you, and then it's at that moment that the soldiers kind of realize, they look past you and realize what is happening, and they start to panic and scream and run. You watch them sort of just as you're coming down to rush down the stairs towards the front door. You see them start to run, and then you hear a voice call out going, "Men! What are you doing? We need your help here!" And you hear the voice of Wilfram raised in anger as he watches the men run. And Maria, as you're running, you look back over your shoulder and you watch Wilfram as he's looking towards the soldiers, confused as to what they're running away from. And then he turns back, the mansion folding up around him, and you watch the floor he's standing on lift upwards as the roof and walls come down, and you hear a brief as he is bisected by these two planes of existence kind of slicing him in half, and then his corpse is swallowed by the mansion as it continues to fold.
No.
You rush out.
My marriage prospect.
No, Maria, I don't think he was right for you.
No.
You rush out, dashing out into the night air, cold behind you, but you can still feel the space behind you closing up much faster than any of you can run. And as you turn back and watch, like, Buckleridge Manor caving in on itself, and indeed the space around it caving in on itself, you hear the crack of a whip and the whinny of horses, and screeching around the corner, you see Melsingham like standing up in the like on top of the carriage, like whipping the horses. His wig has fully flown off.
Yeah.
He is completely bald, just sort of
Yeah,
around
bald
here, a little
king.
bit of hair there,
Yes.
kind of just enough to kind of waft in the wind.
Oh.
And he yanks on the reins, and the horses like screech to a halt. The coach lifts on 2 wheels and then thumps back onto the ground. A coach, ladies, perhaps we
Yes,
should
thank you.
make
This is
our
Joshua.
leave. Hello, Joshua. Get the fuck in the coach. And you all pile in.
Yes.
Melsingham, whips the reins, and the coach launches. You're all kind of thrown backwards as the horses kind of charge, and we pull back to see the coach rushing down the coach road that it arrived via, as space and reality itself kind of folds up behind it. But as you reach the edge at the end of that coach road, the sort of collapsing of the manor and the space around it stops, or rather it stops at that extent and then begins to complete its folding in on itself. The coach, Melsingham, hauls on the reins, drags the horses to a halt, and then slumps down, sweating profusely. Oh, gosh, oh dear, lost my wig. Starts looking around for his wig. And you, sort of stepping out of the coach, you guys see just this crater in the ground where Buckleridge Manor and its entire grounds were. And something in the middle of that crater, right at the bottom of it, is catching the moonlight.
Ladies, we need to check. Can't leave anything left.
Yeah.
No, she's right.
Right. All together?
I think so.
Turn us around, Melsingham.
Melsingham, back into the crater, please.
I don't know that the horses are going to manage
Well, that's
such a
true.
steep
Okay,
drop.
okay, no, okay. After the horses.
I'll stay here and ready for our departure.
Okay.
Yes, good.
Melsingham,
Hmm.
I did it.
Yes, you destroyed the blood shrine and you killed Lord Kel Morton and found this.
No,
You secured the prospect of a husband.
No, I don't
No?
think. No, Joshua didn't hear that. Shh. I'm not getting married.
Was it the?
Oh, he kissed me.
Good,
Was
but
that
a sort
okay?
of-
Is that okay if he kissed
I
me?
think
and
it's.
didn't
I
kiss
think
him
it's
first?
well as long as you
Melsingham,
wanted
you
him
have to
to.
tell me these things. No one taught
I
me
d-
anything, and I
This-
don't understand. What am I meant to do next, Melsingham? What
Young
comes
lady-
after kissing?
Young lady, I could not possibly advise you as to what comes after kissing. I dare say I have no idea myself. I myself only have 3 children, so I couldn't possibly say
Right.
what comes after kissing.
Am I going to have 3 children because I've done kissing?
No. Oh God, they really don't teach you the right things at Stabby, do they?
I'm
No.
very good with a knife.
And you know, and they're always a skill to fall back on.
Great.
Look, like I said, I think you can't go wrong, Eleanor, if you follow your heart and
Okay, because I think Lord Kel Morton followed his heart and he ended up creating like a whole other dimension
Well,
with
don't
like
do
a strange
that.
little creature in and like a blood shrine and a cult and things like that.
Well,
So
don't-
I just don't
well,
know. If that's a good
I
idea.
followed Lady Kel Morton's heart and then I blew it up with fire.
Great. So if in doubt, blow Tell up with fire.
That's just my input.
Understood.
yes, yep, that's the one.
Great. Thank you.
I'll
Good
be
chat, Malcolm.
waiting. Yeah, no, wonderful as always, young lady. He mops his brow with a handkerchief. The 4 of you walk down. Sort of, you have to kind of. There's a bit of a drop, and then it's a gentle incline towards the base of the crater, and you find your way down. And sitting right at the center of this crater is the mirror. It's the only thing left.
Oh.
The mirror you walked through, the hidden final mirror in Kel Morton's study.
Punch it.
Maria just without really consulting anyone
He is
else,
bad luck. Okay.
just shatters the mirror. You just plant your fist in the center of it, and a spider web of cracks sort of expands across it. And then the shards of glass created by the spiderweb just kind of burst out of the frame. They look like they're going to sort of shoot towards all of you. They burst out violently, but stop midair, and then tinkle to the ground and disintegrate. And There's just the back of the mirror and the frame left. The glass is broken.
Good one, Maria.
Should have done that to start off with.
I think yes. I think we should have
resolved quite a lot of
Break all
issues.
mirrors.
Yes.
Oh, sure. I suppose we didn't.
Yeah.
Maybe if we hadn't gone in.
No,
could-
we could have just broken it.
Hey, you know what? We
Right.
learn from our mistakes. That's what we.
Absolutely.
Punch mirrors. Good.
I'm in a lot of pain.
I actually got a little bit burnt by an explosion, so yeah. Fire is beautiful, but it's dangerous. And I glare at Joshua some more.
It's like,
I'll hold his hand.
what?
She thinks you're like my fire. But because she's like fire, it doesn't matter.
I think I mean, you're the dangerous one. If either of us is the dangerous one.
I just did a little. You shot him.
That's true. I did shoot him. All right. That's 1-to-1 with what you did to him. Let's maybe we should get out of here.
You know what? Let's all go back to headquarters and have some tea and crumpets and a bit of a lie down.
Oh yeah.
It's like
We're part of an agency.
It's called
yeah.
Stabby.
Thought I heard something similar.
It's a
Yeah.
society with the teaching of accomplished and becoming individuals, which is what we is.
Yes. Where are you from?
Oh,
I should have asked.
well, Scotland originally.
Right. I got that. Actually, I liked that. But
Maybe we can discuss this once we're out of this crater and a good long way from the scene of the crime.
that's a great plan. Yes. Very smart. Very smart.
You walk back.
Mm-hmm.
Melsingham's waiting. He's turned the horses around so that they're sort of ready to move off.
I'll turn this
And Joshua opens the carriage door and stands by to give you a hand up into the carriage.
Thank you so much, young man.
He absolutely chuckles at that and like
No,
good
it's laughing at
naturedly.
me.
Good
It's laughing at me.
nothing. You
It's funny.
because it's so you slip so effortlessly into the two characters. You know, you really like inhabit both of them. I mean, dodged a bullet there. Helps you up into the carriage, Maria.
Beatrice would actually be like, you know what? Maria gave me some skincare, and I think if I get in a small space, I might. So I'm going to sit out with Melsingham on the top. I think.
Okay.
Yes.
And Melsingham reaches down and
Lucky
helps.
man.
you.
I actually
Helps-
accidentally pull him
helps you up.
down and.
Oh, good lord!
Oh, sorry.
You pick him up and sit next to him. And hey, it's not an enclosed space, but he does sort of sit next to him. It's like, I see you have acquired. Is that a new scent, Beatrice? It's lovely.
Thank you. I owe you a lot of money from the game.
No,
No. And I get out a little piece of paper and it just says, I owe you.
a lot of money. Yeah,
And I took it into his top pocket and I just go, there you go.
Well, thank you very much, my dear.
Okay.
As you walk up to step up into the carriage, Eleanor, Joshua like catches himself for a second and realizes he hasn't done something that he's meant to have done, and so seeing that your dress has been kind of torn and it's like off the
Blood.
shoulders a little bit, and you're also bleeding.
I was fevered.
He sweeps his jacket off and puts it around your shoulders.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here you go, and I'll offer my hand to help him get in the carriage.
No, I'm gonna have to insist.
But no, because I don't need you.
Oh no, that's fine. I'll just close the door on my way in. And he steps back away from the carriage.
Okay, no, I'll get in.
You hop in. The carriage door closes behind you.
Oh wait, no, Joshua,
He's gone.
Yeah.
have I still got the jacket on?
You reach into the yes, you reach into the you still got the jacket on. Yeah, the jacket's still there. You sort of reach down and and look out the window. He's not there. And you realize something. The book's gone.
Oh, no!
Lord Kel Morton's journal is not on your person. However, something else is where you left it. It's a little business card.
What does it say?
It has the abbreviated name of an organization on it, and an address, and someone has written above it in a rather nice hand, "Call on me sometime, Joshua." And there's a little X after the Joshua. And you look down and you see it is a business card for the Honourable Union of Newfound Knowledge, or HUNK for short.
That's very good.
And Melsingham, and the carriage rumbles off into the Vale of Duluth.
Maria, I don't think men are. I think they're confusing.
And I think that's probably where we'll end.
Yeah.
How dare he leave?
Pip Gladwin. Pip Gladwin's
Beautiful.
trying to do a
Pip
Pip Gladwin
Gladwin.
on us. What is he trying to do?
Mwah.
He's trying to do a Pip Gladwin. This is what he does.
I don't know what you mean by that, Shamanu.
Ask Zach. He does.
We've barely played
Just
any
do us
games
a nice little
with each
series,
other.
a nice little two-shot. Maybe it could
Yeah.
like wrap up at the end.
It did wrap up at the end.
Yeah, right up at the
No,
end.
it didn't. No, it didn't. What happened? Where did Joshua go? How did he disappear? What is he?
Oh,
Sneaky magic man.
shifting.
Oh,
I know.
amazing
love-
work.
Amazing. Love
Very,
Thanks,
very
everyone.
nice.
Pip,
I know we ran slightly
very,
later than
very
planned,
nice.
but
Thank you.
well done, everybody. I had a whale of a time.
Yeah.
Pip Gladwin, ladies and gentlemen. Pip
Yeah.
Gladwin, thank you so much for being here. Where can the people find more of you?
Oh boy, you can find me at Pip Gladwin on Blue Sky, which is where I'll probably be talking about what I'm doing. If you like me playing RPGs, then you can head on over to the Realms of Peril and Glory podcast, where I'll be playing lots of RPGs, lots of different ones. We are currently in the middle of our second series of our Vale campaign, where we play the RPG 13th Age, and I play a lovely dwarf called Tor Brennan, who has a lovely moustache. And you can also find me, if you enjoyed me doing a Scottish accent, then you could also, on the same feed, find Liminal London, which is a series that we do, where I play a much less sexy, recovering, inverted commas, alcoholic detective.
Yeah,
Much. Like I really like he's a fucking mess.
Yeah.
Spoilers, Shamani. He's fine. Yeah, that's where you can find me. And I hope you do, because that'd be nice.
You can also check out our Mythic series.
Oh yeah,
Pip
shit,
was a
I did
player.
that.
I remembered like halfway through today, I was like, we should plug Mythic because Pip's in it.
Yeah, I'm in that.
Which is also good fun. It's D&D in like modern ancient Greece.
Yeah.
You'll have to watch it to find out what that means.
Emily did a wonderful job with that. It was a really great game. Had a great time.
It was fun. So yes, thank you all for being here. You can find us all over the internet at RPGeeks D&D, and that's on social media, that's on YouTube, and it's on our Patreon. And if you join on Patreon, you get a load of fun things. You get some behind the scenes goodies. You get our behind the screen series where we do our session zeros and sometimes some wrap ups or midway chats around series to get a little peek behind what the GM's brain's doing, and the players. And then also our Behind the Geeks podcast, which is me, Fiona, and Sharmony chatting about whatever shit we felt like chatting about that month, and it's one of my favorite things that we do. I really enjoy it. If you really want to see our brains, that's the show for you. And for all of our paid members, there is a chance that you will be put into the worlds of the games that we play. And this week we've randomly drawn 2 names who will be put into the world of Teeth Blood Cotillion. And the first one
Good world.
is
It's not a good world.
Yeah.
Kana Wilson, who is
Hello,
Kana
Kana
Wilson.
Once upon a time,
Yeah.
there was a lovely little bear living in a forest.
Oh no!
A little bear family.
Paddington.
One day, their bear beloved did not come home.
Kana's a good bear name.
Yeah, I like that.
I like
But
that.
they are still there, living in that
Okay.
forest, and they keep the memory of their bear beloved alive.
Maybe Kana the bear was actually like, you know, you said earlier, Emily, that you said, oh, the animals are fighting outside. Maybe those people fighting outside actually did fight animals, and Kana was leading the charge.
Coming back
Yeah,
for
she killed a
That's
couple
what
of
it was.
soldiers.
That's what it was. Yep.
There you go. There you go.
Like
Their revenge.
And then the other person we're going to put in is Valerie North. Where do they fit
Yeah.
in?
Some
my
sort
pi-
of. No,
I was
no,
go-
go for it.
I was
Go
going to
for
say
it,
one of the other paintings that Shamini did not put a hand through of some sort. Maybe I always think of, whenever I think of like classical paintings, I always think of, I can't remember the painter's name, but the one that always draws like portraits, but they're all made up of fruit. Is what I had in mind.
Oh.
Oh, I know who you mean.
Valerie is a fruit
Yeah,
person.
Google fruit portrait.
No,
a
it's
fruit-
fruit portraits. It's really famous.
It
There's, like,
is
is a
really
portrait, but they're made
Uh,
of fruit.
I don't remember what the thing's called.
Giuseppe
There you go.
Archimboldo. One of them.
Yes, that's it, Giuseppe.
Archimboldo.
Yeah, so I think it's
Beautiful.
one of those paintings where it, again, you look at it, you're like, oh, but it's just like a bunch of fruit, and then you go, no, it's a fine individual full of like, and it's all little details and stuff. And it's the
about,
one
like,
that is the one that
Double compliment. It's like, you are beautiful as a painting
And also
of fruit,
your vitamin
but in
D.
human form. It's like, thanks, great. Mm.
Marvelous.
Marvelous stuff. We will be back next week with Blood on the Clock Tower, where us and some of our nerdy friends we play some Clock Tower, and then we will be back after that with Fiona. Do you want to do a cheeky
Yeah, let's. Oh my God,
vague
think about it.
announcement?
Oh,
Oh, I don't know what it
I
is.
think
I'm
vague
excited.
enough, vague enough that like we can say what it is. I think now, but
So not vague.
like, you know what? Let fuck it, go for it. You say whatever you want, Fiona. I don't know. Let's just do it.
Thanks, Emily, the RP Geek. Hello, I'm Fiona, the RP Geek. Yes, I have the absolute honour and privilege of running our first longer series, which will be Blade Runner. I know, by Free League Publishing. It is a neo-noir wonderland which will take your breath away one way or the other. And yeah, we'll have 7 episodes. That'll be starting the week after Blood on the Clock Tower. And we've got, we had our session 0, which will be going out next week. And let's just say we're all pretty excited to solve some crime and maybe do some soul searching. Hooray, our favourite kind.
We want to do a little announce of our guests.
I can absolutely talk about our guests. So we have, first and foremost, we have the wonderful Lowry, who you have seen on our wonderful Blood on the Clock Tower games. This is our first time we have her for an actual play, which we're very excited for. We also have returning after his wonderful performance in Urchins, the wonderful Fluorescent is coming back, which was super fun. And we also have, again, another brand new guest to the channel. We've got the wonderful Tilly from No Rules Bar that's joining us as well, along with the wonderful Emily and Shamini as OG Geeks as well. So a big cast, big boots to fill, but big Blade Runnering. It's all going to be fine.
Run!
I'm running. That's all.
Run them blades! That's what we're doing.
Yes, there's definitely going to be. It's definitely a big comedy. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's gonna be hilarious.
Hilarious.
Having created my character, I'm now like, oh boy, that's a
Yeah.
different vibe.
Yes.
Yes, a sharp gear shift, I think, from this.
Yes.
So, you know what?
I don't know what you mean.
Coded
I think this was very serious and not at
I
all
agree.
extremely silly.
Yes, come check that out. So that's starting in 2 weeks, which will be on, she says quickly looking, the 11th of
11th.
March we're starting. But we will also be doing like a couple of episodes, but we'll still be having our Blood on the Clock Tower streams on the 1st of each Wednesday of the month as well.
Yeah.
So come check us out for the first 3 episodes, the 11th, 18th, and 25th of March, and then we'll have a break, and then we'll do the rest of them. So
Amazing.
I'm excited.
Can't wait.
All right.
whoa.
Thank you all for watching. We've been the RP Geeks. Pip Gladwin has been awesome. And
Yeah.
we will see you all next time. Bye bye. Mwah.
Woohoo!
Mwah. That's a new outro.
Mwah.
Come on.